Is it streaming now? I hope it is. It'd be awkward if it didn't. Okay. Go here. Apparently, we are live already. Lovely. Everything is fine from the looks, I hope. I hope it wasn't. Actually, it appears that either it's not showing anything, or no, there we go, it is showing something. Hear anything? Oh, whoops, I just realized. Oop. Subsu, do tell me if anything is wonky about the broadcast. Because, for example, my own fucking example broadcast was lagging a little bit. So do tell me if that is an issue. Alright, then I'll just fucking start. God fucking... I did not mean to incorporate the goddamn chat with the fucking OBS overlay. Anyways. Another day, another stream for Metaphor. Update on... I got fucking name. A little I can do about that, I think. Unless... Hold on, let me just check something. I did go out of my way to choose the streaming method that would reduce the amount of lag, but who knows. Got a sound capture tray. I do feel like I have to keep that on this right now at least. I can just turn off Steam. Can just... Not using up some more CPU. Entirely OBS Studio as well as game capture. Okay. Cannot get rid of that. I can't get rid of Discord though. There we go. Maybe that'll free stuff up at least a little bit. Set close task. Okay, there we go. Now Discord closed itself. Alright, but yeah, anyways, updates. Everyone is level 13 now, and I have the main, like the quote-unquote main archetype for them on level 9, while the others are level 7. The same goes for these as well, except that his mage is level 6 and his knight is level 5, because just barely did not get that far. I will likely leave that now, make him a seeker now,
Nothing ties a traveler down.
And make leave Will a maid probably. We'll leave the miner's amulet there. So it's so fucking funny to me that none of these accessories actually do anything. Like they have literally no effect. I guess I give him Pilgrim's Cloak, increases magic a little bit. Acacia Rod, yeah. The Bronze Machete is better. Yeah, keep the Captain's uniform. Give him... Yeah, give him leg guards, give the old man the gloves. Iron gauntlets. And bone vests as well. Alright, we... I don't... you can't fucking sell them, I think. Like, at least I did not find them in the sell menu. Yeah,
Right there. Let's push through.
let's just do this one last time.
There they are. Come on. All right. How's that? I see the enemy.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Right there.
One final eradication of the enemies in this area. There we go. I know there are enemies that respawn past this point here as well, but to me, it grows like a lot slower to go through these fucking annoying ass holes to kill them as well than it is to just kill the 4 spawns in the room before this.
I see the enemy.
Also, I'm gonna be a bit burpy today. I am attempting to not just let a fat one rip, you know. But it did have cottage chicken before this, and I always eat too much of that when I eat it. And I will not accept responsibility for that. In fact, I refuse to accept that.
We got this.
Right there. Forward.
Don't waste. We end this quickly.
Okay.
No!
Let's give this all we got.
No mercy.
Got you.
I won't hold back.
This looks like it's gonna be weak to Blizz.
You hit their weakness.
Nice.
Let's see. I won't hold back.
Reaction slash. We're down to himself, punk.
I can't afford to hold back.
Little over 2 hours per piece, but it's free. Oh. 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 Oh.
No holding back. Be ready for anything.
Thanks. Mate. Ice.
No more.
Unscathed triumph, we love to see it. And that barely did anything.
There they are. Let's push through.
I knew you could do it.
Oh, and the moths already are one-shots.
They're onto us.
The moths never stood a chance.
Take it.
Magla
No
pill.
sense leaving it here.
What's this? Scrap metal. Scrap metal. Chest.
Nice.
Take it. Let's go.
Like every time I hear something about fucking Cyberpunk, the only thing I can think of is that one streamer. Just like someone coming into his fucking chat like, hey, do something cool. Fucking sunglasses. That's a classic right there.
Come on. All right. How's that?
That should come in handy.
The fuck does
Pocket it.
Fairy Dust even do anymore? I don't remember. Actually, let me check what the fuck
Why
that
not?
does. Fairy Dust. HP to all ally. Alright. I went backwards. Well, that was gonna be one moment where I walked backwards. Let it be this one, I suppose.
I see the enemy. Time for some close combat.
Yeah, nice work.
This battle's ours.
Right so. Let's settle this quick.
Get in there and finish him off.
I call upon royal power within. This should
I
help.
do like that I could just use as many skills as I want, as long as I have the main character on mage.
You hit their weakness.
No need to. The power of heroes. Nothing tight.
Okay, I'm starting to realize, do the archetypes also affect the level of stats they get? Because the highest class I have Grius on is mage, so he would have gotten most of his levels as a mage, which would explain the large MP pool he has.
Some muggles are hardly a fruit.
There are still some foes around. Don't let your guard down.
Right there.
Let's push through. Here.
No scenes, leaving it here.
I see the enemy.
How's that? Amazing!
I don't understand the teeth. The teeth are weird.
Great find. Keep it.
Right there.
Hey, great job.
Did I break the boxes by fucking running through them head first? That's man's got some fucking splinters in his forehead now. What do you want to know about it? Honestly, like if you actually do know something about how the leveling system works, then do feel free to tell me, because I do want to know if like having certain archetypes active while leveling actually matters for the actual stats that increase. Talking is hard. Because I don't want to be like out here grinding up like Grius on a fucking mage when he's supposed to be a fucking fizz attack, you know? Which would just completely fucking destroy his viability later on. Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, see that room over there? The Mogla feels less dense there compared to the rest of this place. Archetypes have their own stats and only are temporary, but you get bonus stats when you complete an archetype. Okay, so having archetypes equipped does not mess with the level up bonuses. Good. Like, that's the main point that I want to know. I did know that the more you level an archetype, the more stat bonuses you get from that archetype specifically. But as long as you don't have to make sure you have the right archetype equipped by leveling. I will say I really like the sword that Grius has got. I don't know why. When it comes to like Zweihanders, I really like the fucking leather-wrapped Ricasso. That's so. I don't feel anything.
but
I was just feeling, but now I can see it. It's like the Mogla hollows out just for that room. Back in the Sanctum, I learned that fairies are naturally adept at sensing Mogla. Safe to assume that guy like is no exception.
how about a break?
Maybe get some rest in there. Why don't we head inside?
Indeed.
That is not a bad idea. We should catch our breath before continuing. Persona 5 safe room. Sorry,
Hey.
stop. This does seem like an ideal place to rest. Just wondering why the Maglas then are here. They won't tell me much. It's just like a feeling I get. Can we just make a character that doesn't have good stats for the class, have a decent or even great stat for the class, depending on the character, if that makes sense? It is not choose which line your character goes down, it is just a slight stat realignment. They just get bonus stats, so they are not completely useless if it is a if it is a archetype that they would not be proficient in. Very intensity to the Mogla that flows through the air, for example. Think of it like steam or smoke. Seems not much could seep into this room. A Maga hollow, as you will. Even your igniters won't work as well in here. Magla seems as good as a term as any. All the better if Gulliker can sense them. You can say that. It's easy to spot a big absence of Magla when the area around is flooded with the stuff.
Alright.
The beasts seem loath to approach it as well. Let's catch our breath here while we can. Magla Hollows. In dungeon you will find places called Magla Hollows, which can be used as rest points. You can safely speak with the allies, record your travels, or visit Academia. I will say that I do already know stuff that will likely happen later in this stream, because I did sadly see a scene. Make a record is okay. That's just saving, but might as well. Talk to allies.
Still,
This
though.
town is just crawling with monsters, isn't it? Magla's really dense too. Never imagined it would be this dangerous.
True.
Indeed, it's nothing like what we were told. Gideos, are you familiar with this place? I don't know of any concrete details, lad, but I can say that these monsters here weren't here the last time it passed through.
Then...
So you're saying that these monsters are the result of this thing, Magla? Well, if there is a reason for it, I can only assume it's the workings of Magla. But there is no point in speculating. We must focus on fulfilling the mission. We'll keep moving once we've gotten some rest. It's hard. Especially trying to talk like Rios. I don't know why specifically for him. I'm trying to get like the Scottish accent going.
Let's go.
Resume exploration. By the way, y'all like the stream thumbnail? Courtesy of Cactus.
Hey, you found something.
Man's doing the Lord's work as he tends to.
Pardon?
Return to Grand Triad at Lang Passing for you would be a show for and for God's sake, considering you left it this way as well. It was right foolish in that sense. There's something bad up ahead. Mark my words, I think I'll head back. But you're continuing it this way. I'll take it. If there's anything you need, I'll be here a bit before you set off. I've got money. Let me get like 3 more revival medicines and a bunch more firms. Ointments. No better weapons, no better armor. Right, the bicoquette. That exists.
Yeah.
The leg guards seem really good overall. Anyways, I do have stuff to sell. Like 17 ragged furs.
Thank you.
What now?
That is funny. Alright, that looks like a boss. The monsters respawned. If yes, I'll beat the shit out of some real quick. Give me your blood!
The enemy. Time for some close combat.
I suppose I will heal up. For some reason, that heal took some of Grease's MP. I don't know why. That don't make a lot of sense.
Wait a second.
Wait, something feels really wrong further in. Might be what I'm sensing. Unfortunately, we've got no choice but to press on regardless of what lies ahead.
Got it?
I'm going to open it. Are you ready? Let's go. Good to hear. Let's go. Ah man, someone's burning a pie in here. Jesus Christ. I can see the glow of a strange crystal and an even stranger monster in front of it.
What is that? I've never seen anything like it.
It's a crystal of raw magla. This feels wrong somehow. Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand, and anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
Okay.
That's all just superstition though, right? Still, this thing is giving off a really nasty aura.
That's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
The way it's moving, it's almost like it's protecting the crystal.
Here it comes.
Ah! Okay, first things first. Tarkaj Upgreus.
I owe you.
I will fight by this power.
Conde.
Lightning.
Not light with
the
lightning.
power of heroes.
Diagonal
Blade.
slash. Concentrate! Front row's being targeted.
Moving to the rear. Seeker! Be ready for anything.
That helps. I'll get some distance. Mage!
Bot.
Fire!
No need to
Not
rush
bot
this.
either. The front row's being targeted, so I'll
Distancing
have
myself.
no
I
one
won't hold
in the
back.
front row.
Let's go.
Actually, do physical skills still deal reduced damage when used from the back row? Doesn't seem to be that big of a problem.
Job, everyone! Talk about a close call.
Are you prepared? This should help.
My thanks.
I'll show charging in to the rear guard. I won't hold back.
Okay, guess Blizz is the last option available.
You hit their weakness.
Blizz is the
Swordplay comes
weakness
as
of
easily
fucking.
to bear, mate. The power of heroes. The blade.
I shall fight. as
Okay,
the
never
noble
mind.
I am.
Using skill from the back row
Seeker.
does clearly decrease the effectiveness.
Not now. Time to go offensive. I shall vanquish evil. Be ready for anything.
Knew you'd help.
Support stroll. Support stroll. Just kick.
Let's
Like
go.
no fucking enthusiasm behind it. Just
Freeze.
Oh, buff
Hit their weakness.
defense.
Sword warrior. Slash it.
I can't afford to hold back.
Ah!
No
Actually,
holding back.
both of them are still alright
What a
on
mess.
attack. That's share, not options. Oh, I pressed the wrong fucking button. Corrosive acid.
Here.
I only have like 17 of them.
I'll show you the I won't hold back. Ice.
Now, let's go. The blade. Held back too much.
Ah, damn it.
Ah!
I
Perhaps
think this
not.
is probably going to be the last turn of the fight, so might as well just.
No holding back. I'll blow you away.
that resist,
Tougher than
so-
I thought.
Let's stay calm.
Nope, that was a misclick.
Still up?
No need to
It was a
fear,
miss.
mate.
It was a misinput. It was a misinput. Never mind, we're fine.
Okay.
What is this crystal? By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
More questions than answers, but there's no time to ponder them. We better move.
You can't be serious.
We can escape the mines! Grand Iron. Fucking... Why Grand Iron specifically, like? What makes it so fucking grand? Probably because it's located near, you know, the capital, which was called like Grand something. Grand Trat, yeah.
I see the enemy. Forward, Dad! Come on!
Really?
Did you see that?
That's...
What is that? Let's look at the size of it. Some night up to have a stumble upon. I'm afraid that's a dragon. Dragon! You know those creatures from the legends? I've seen one with my own eyes. I understand why the mines are closed. What mine was closed. Must have dug right into this thing's roots and had no choice but to back off.
Look,
Those mines tap a magnificent vein of resources. Only something as terrible as the dragon could have forced them to abandon such lucrative operations.
but
Looks on our side that we've caught it slumbering like this. I guess I passed it and continue forward. It's a shame. There's all sorts of things in its little, well, big nest. I can sense some tinged with magla too. Dragons are ancient, and strong magla follows in their wake. Just the way it goes. A so-called special item your sensing is bound to have its fill of it. But making it sound kind of appealing. But we're sure to end up in a fight if we try to take it. Don't make this decision lightly, well.
got it?
On that note, let's push on. Quietly now. I do mean that. Make that thing up, we're in for the fight of our lives.
But
There are monsters around here too. Aye, if they see us, it cause a ruckus, and we're done for. Keep your distance from them as we make our way through.
Let's go.
Understood? Good. Let's go.
Don't panic.
What now?
I was gonna go back and save.
What now? What now? Warrior!
Warrior!
Fuck him up! I'm gonna fucking die!
Can't say I was expecting you, Doc, to fight. You're either bloody bold or too confident for your own good. Just so we're clear, slaying the thing's beyond you. Underestimating a dragon is the fastest way to get yourself killed. Fortunately, this one's on the smaller side as dragons go. We might have a chance of driving it off. Listen, keep an eye on its movements. Be ready for anything. If you sense it bracing to strike, stand your ground and shield yourself. Do not waste your lives in a place like this. Now, let's go, lads!
we're on it.
Let's fucking go!
Not even a dragon.
No holding back!
Woo-hoo-hoo! Hey! Actually, I'm going to make him go back off real quick. And... Corrosive Acid.
Blades ready, lad. The power of heroes. Maybe not. Falling back.
Also back off for a sec. Wrong button again. And another Corrosive Acid.
I can't. Warrior.
Another Slicer.
Hack and slash.
Oh, no crit this time. That is some good fucking... Okay, I will use one singular ice chunk to see if it's weak to ice. It is, actually! I should have kept my fucking mage.
Any means necessary.
Oh, go up front and diagonal slash.
I shall fight. Warrior. I'll cut you down.
With sword, I won't hold back.
Nice chunk.
This'll do.
Blade, I won't hold back.
Fireball! Fireball!
You still got it.
I mean, thus far, it doesn't seem that hard.
Are you prepared? Hack and slash.
Slicer.
It's okay. We can do this.
Ice chunk.
You hit their weakness.
Any means
Diagonal slash.
No holding back.
Slicer.
Tougher than I thought.
Only two. Defense returned to normal, sadly. And tail swipe to the back. Ice
Try
chunk.
this.
You hit their weakness.
Let's go.
Diagonal slash.
Still standing.
Warrior. I'll
Slicer.
cut you down. They die hard.
I will fight with pride.
Ice
Here.
chunk.
Any means
Diagonal slash. Hell yeah!
Seemed the right move. Didn't think I had anything left to learn.
You know, I'm just built differently like that. Just built different. Built fucking stupid. Close, how we managed to drive it off. I thought I'd have to fend off a dragon. Your lot never ceased to amaze me.
Well,
Perhaps we simply had luck on our side this time. I must admit, however, that my heart sank the moment the dragon woke up. If one truly intends to kill the beast, they'd need to have a gauntlet runner. Gauntlet runner would certainly make our return to Grand Trad much easier. You may as well wish for the moon. Only the most prominent nobles have the means to secure a runner for themselves.
Hey,
So I interrupt, but look at that. Over there. Isn't that a treasure chest? Sure is. Let's see. We get some grand iron. We get some glossy fur. We get an onyx. And we get
This is amazing.
that's spectacular.
Dragon's Indignation, a great sword embodying the fury of a dragon. What the fuck does the whole can be purified thing even mean? I have no idea.
What now?
Alright, so Will goes back to being a mage.
Mage!
Stroll goes back to being a seeker.
Seeker.
And Grius gets a fucking dragon sword. Which, oh, it does change his weapon. Hell yeah. I am saddened that he no longer has the Zweihander with the leather wrap Picasso, but what are you supposed to do? not equipment with the sword, I suppose, but I'm not about to not use the sword that I ripped from a fucking dragon's cold dead hands. Like, the game may have told us that it fled, but like, I sure didn't see it fly anywhere, is all I'm saying. Like, I'm down for the grudge match, bitch. It'll likely at some point be an actual boss stronger as well, most likely. Maybe optional, who knows? Maybe for a quest or something.
Look.
Isn't that the exit? It is! We can finally get out of here! So we can finally breathe easy, at least for a moment.
What?
Oh no, could it be?
Look.
The Dragon's Roar. And you feel that shaking, right?
What the?
Getting strong. What's going on here?
No, stop.
There's a cave in. If you have all your lives, run! Oh, hey! Would you look at that? I remember this from Metal Gear Rising. Alternatively from Mario Party.
We actually
Out of the fire.
made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
We
This
went
is so
back
cozy.
into the fucking
I
mine.
feel alive again.
This is literally where we fought the fat noble, isn't it? Actually, it wasn't a noble. The fat army dude. I remember this area. We just went back in, past the collapsed bridge, and past the quote-unquote sleeping dragon, all the way back to where he fought the fat fuck.
Certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human, though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
Your parents were heroes.
It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army? Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father. To better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one.
Yeah, fucking... fucking sword hoverboard. I'm pretty sure there's a character that does that. Can't think of which one right now.
Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
There was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way! Who let these blackguards into the palace? Huh?
You are not immune to elf lady.
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave!
You are not weak to hot lady knight.
You know
You're not.
nothing
You're.
of true knighthood.
You are weak.
I
Not
pledge my
immune.
life to
I
the
meant.
prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
Don't falter! Give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him!
They never saw it was Louise that cursed them.
I failed him. Again.
Highness! Highness! What is this? His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. And he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way. To dispel the curse, its caster must die.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him. And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior. For His Highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country, he must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid.
Suppose I get to know what the fuck a rogue is now. They have longer lifespans, some living more than twice as long as the average of other tribes. They age at the same pace until adolescence, spending the remainder of their lives in middle and old age. Perhaps as a result, the rogue tribe conjures images of the elderly in many minds. In a seniority-based society, rogues often hold high positions due to their longevity. It places great value in eventually passing down their knowledge and purpose. So much so that they're known to remember favors as hold grudges for 3 generations. Though many rogues have unique markings on their face, they are not born with them. They are a form of traditional makeup. Annoying here.
But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes. Of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together. Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
I'm beat.
Exhausted. Yep, this 100% is where we fought the fucking merchant. This way is back where I fucking grinded. The merchant stood here. Fucking that's where you come from in order to fight the military man. Fucking academia entrance is roughly here. You think I wouldn't fucking notice? The assault together with a small entourage we decided to take his Highness out and see it could have been an appropriate hiding place. It was attacked in the royal palace, the place where it was supposed to be safest. We knew not when he'd be attacked again if we stayed in Grand Trad. Naturally, his Highness was considered missing, and eventually his death was deemed official. From that time on, an organization was formed to restore his Highness to power. I'm sure there are those who resent us for vanishing from the palace without a word. After all, even the loyal guards who protect his Highness were kept in the dark. If they had known, they would have had no choice but to stop us. Even if they had accompanied us or let us go, they would have been guilty of treason. Terrible fate for our young knights who have so much ahead of them.
You're kidding.
Can't believe it, not just you, but Stroll and Koreas have awakened to that power. I heard that mysterious voice again when it happened. I don't know what it was. I'm exhausted. That magma wasn't usually dense and now it's already dark. Now I can see a beautiful clear sky tomorrow.
Time for bed.
We still have a long way to go to Grand Trad. We should get some sleep for tomorrow. I thought to join the army and work my way up the ranks the traditional way. I thought things would turn out like this. I didn't expect to run into humans and dragons in order to be bestowed with an extraordinary power.
Well,
But was this the path I always was always headed for? Or is this all thanks to you? Well, I'm not complaining either way. Once we pull off the assassination and the prince returns to power, I think our country will be on a better path. I'll get my revenge on Luis, no matter what it takes.
nonetheless,
Though I must admit, all this camping is taking its toll on me. A delicious meal would be nice once we're in Grand Trad. And sleepy times.
Huh? I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights. One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies. Only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration. Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain.
Water's day, daybreak, early morning.
Good.
Alright, already then? Let's hit the road. King's funeral's coming up, is it not? We should hurry back to Grand Trad.
This place here.
We need to catch a carriage soon if you want to make it to the royal capital.
Let's go.
We can wait no longer. Are you ready?
Great.
Grand Trad.
Let's move out.
Escaping the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 2 days remain.
There goes a whole day.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louise zealots, too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
Reminds me of the road to the fort. Sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange. How fast life can change.
Don't worry. Just lean back and enjoy me slowly but surely losing my mind again. Rolling up, it's only gonna get tougher. Oh, we both did well. We both did well.
Both did well to make it out.
Yes, we certainly did.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
Milady! Welcome back, and thank you for making the trip.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting. Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned. After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many even remember we were searching in the first place.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. One day remains. Escaping the Nord mines, the party hailed a horse-drawn coach and returns now to Grand Trad, capital of Uchronia, the day before the royal funeral. As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
The fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves. There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
Here we go.
Beers in one hand. What's our after him?
That's terribly unfair.
That's how we went this path, I'm pretty sure.
Whatever will
Oh
I
yeah,
do?
there's the shop.
That's terribly unfair. Grand Cathedral.
Who the fuck are you? Elda, I remember you. You walked through the wasteland to get here before, correct? Got around in the carriage this time, hmm? So, the coachman did your kindness. Why, nice, someone who remembers me and does not immediately treat me like shit. Gotta appreciate the lack of racism for once.
That's terribly unfair.
Just pathetic.
Well, fuck you! Jesus. Just pathetic. I'm gonna fucking show you pathetic. Look, I'm going to work the groceries. Going to walk to the grocery store to pick up some things for tomorrow. Have fun with that.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin.
Well, that's also rude in a way. Oh yeah, that's where the man hung. Well, Sunshade Row. Seems a fine place to appear from prying eyes.
Got it.
And where's the inn? Suppose we should ask around. There's a dead man.
Isn't that?
It's pretty dreary, and the Hushed Honeybee should be nearby. A pathetic woman. Shop in front of gallows. Hushed Honeybee seems to be this way.
Crowd on this street looks pretty rough.
There's a shop here. Glome Hall. If there's like an eye shop, they're doing a good job disguising it. Otherwise, we need to be elsewhere right now. That's probably going to be the equipment store.
What is it?
Yes, we heard all the soldiers at the fort got annihilated, but not you, I see, you stubborn old bastard. About that. Aye, don't worry, nearly all the sunshade rose in your bit. None of us will go running our mouths now.
This place.
This harsh tiny beat you. Only place we got a proper rest. Some good's cooking too, I can smell it. What's there inside?
You're back.
Humana 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 awooga. Sorry.
Papa, welcome home.
Well, hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble. These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home. Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Hey, I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her. Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
It's so good.
What even is that? That's just like fucking a bunch of tomatoes cut in half, served with like... Is that bread? I don't know. Also eating it with spoons instead of forks.
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
I guess those aren't like half tomatoes then. Those are some kind of half pepper then?
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
I feel like Reeve was talking to me there.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
That did not look like meat.
Red grass roasted beedow. Bird meat. One of her hometown specialities. She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, but it seems none could avail themselves to us, which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Still, killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
Grius, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
Midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him.
Yeah, he's dead.
I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening. And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, all right? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things. This is all I need.
You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against...
That is not a fucking kitchen knife, alright?
No, you'll just get in the way. Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one. It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
Alright.
Alright. Not much of a choice, I suppose.
One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
Got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves, and I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her?
It is
At
time
least?
to acquire daughter.
Look at that.
Fucking lazy ass.
Hey.
After a little bit of the hard ground of campsites, I'm looking forward to sleeping tonight. You can handle Bria's daughter, can't you? Fucking lazy ass. Maria's room? Hey there, sugar mom. I can't stop. Viewers and I go way back, some ways back. Please make yourselves at home.
Did you need something?
Can't sleep.
I can't sleep.
You can't relax? Your job must be hard. Oh, I just remembered. Papa said you have a strange book, and that I should ask to see it.
You like books, huh?
Well, I haven't ever seen one before, so I was wondering what they're like.
Wanna read it together?
Want to read it together?
Really? Oh, but I still have work to do.
Don't worry, Maria. I can handle this crowd. You have fun reading upstairs.
Really?
Yes. You did a very good job today.
Let's read then. There's so many pictures. Are all books like this? Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
That's pretty impressive.
That's pretty impressive that you know how to read.
Well, I can't do lots of hard words, but I like learning new ones. Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I've got to work really, really hard. Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him a lot. I'm good at waiting.
You sure you're alright?
Are you sure you're doing all right?
Yes, Papa's always like this when he comes home, but I'm happy he's here. Thank you. It was fun talking to you.
Let's do this again sometime.
Let's do this again sometime.
Really? You don't mind talking to me? Then it's a promise.
Fucking Stroll's just lying there! You can see his fucking foot! The lazy ass is just sleeping while we're taking care of the old man's daughter!
You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? So, be safe. I've heard his job can be really dangerous.
She must be feeling extremely anxious herself, but she's still concerned from the bottom of her heart about our safety. Feel comforted by Maria's kind-hearted nature.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria. Within her dwells the virtue
Okay, I'll stop.
Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Thank you.
Healer archetype can now study the healer. Since your own heroic embodiment of the healer from Maria. Now study the healer in academia. Try to see what new powers await you.
I wonder if Papa will stay for longer this time. It'd be sad if he had to leave right away.
I'm sure it'll work out.
I'm sure it'll work out.
Okay. I think I'll try to read a little bit more, and then I'll go find Miss Fabienne and go to bed.
try to read this part now. In this country, the something king hears the voices of the city and protects their way of life. What's this say?
Society's purpose is to protect its citizens. This is a basic principle of this utopia. All are equal, all live in safety, and the rich and poor are as one, with no gaps, no conflict. All are friends, deserving of help. Basically, it's a place where there's no fighting, and everyone always gets along.
Wow. Where is this place? No one gets left alone there, right? I wish I could go. Can I read a little more?
We're probably not going to bed anytime soon.
As dawn breaks, so begins the procession to the Grand Cathedral.
Flames day, daybreak, early morning.
The King's casket has left the castle. The procession will take the main streets to its destination, the Grand Cathedral. I'll have you blend in with the guards posted there. On my mark, you'll create a distraction. Draw Luis's attention.
What, with the soldiers? But our uniforms are...
I had Fabienne patch them up.
In the state they were in? That must have taken all night. Let me see.
Thanks for keeping Maria company yesterday. I'd appreciate if it wasn't the last time.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I appreciate it. The girl just has trouble making friends. We're going to split up as soon as we leave. At the Grand Cathedral, we'll pose as guards to cause a commotion. I leave the rest to you.
I'll see to everything here, don't worry.
Papa?
I'll be back tonight. Be a good girl while I'm gone, eh?
Get some more?
We can read a little more from my book, alright?
Really?
Once we're back, let's all have dinner together.
Yes, please.
Be careful.
This precious little bean must be protected!
See you soon.
Listen, all I'm saying is I am willing to beat 1 or 2 monarchs to death to protect that girl. My protective instincts have been activated. I'm adopting this fish.
Once it's over, we'll regroup back here at night. I'm counting on you.
We'll do our best. Right then. Let's get ourselves ready, then head for the Grand Cathedral.
Especially emperors. Fuck them particularly. Location facilities. Facilities located. Major facilities include the weapon shop, armor shop, general store, and magic shop.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay. Could you not
That reminds me.
randomly let out a fucking home? I wonder if the funeral will be packed with the country's aristocrats. Yeah, the chaos gives us a perfect opportunity. As the king's really gone, the ball's about gone too. I'm gonna have to throw my own very own funeral.
What?
Oh, he rakes. What is this guy? Can't do it this way. Let's steer clear. Fucking coward. Alright, Academia's here.
Huh.
I don't know why, but I can send some more presents over there. Does that mean this place is peaceful enough that you can connect to Academia? I don't think about it. I'd find a new power. Sure, go to the Academia when I can. Later.
Idiot peasants.
Out of my sight, filthy little Elder.
Come on!
Someone's shouting from upstairs. Don't let it get you. We haven't done anything wrong.
That reminds me.
Rumor has it that the store only operates at night. Maybe we should check it out some night when we're free. God fucking damn it! I was gonna go there yesterday.
Where was I?
Feel Morse presence. Enter academia.
Would you look at this?
I sense the power of a new archetype. Do come and speak to me, should you want to study it. Cat. Petting and soothing in and of itself. And don't forget the hustle of the outside world, even if for a moment. Thank you for coming. Because you were walking your own path, as I expected you would. Splendid.
Well then.
I realize this is sudden, but there's something I wanted to ask of you regarding the power you're gifted with. About archetypes. I have a task I'd like you to undertake.
What?
What do you mean by task?
Alright.
To stand fearless in the face of change. That may not only alter your form, but reveal the heroic qualities you embody. That indeed is the truth of archetypes. The heroes of our kingdom's history all showed glimpses of such power, though not to the extent you have. Yet no, their tales are largely forgotten, fables in obscurity.
That means...
A hero standing alone is no hero at all, but a simple dissenter, without the support of others. Their ideals are soon buried beneath history's weight, and their lives go unnoticed. Same holds true for archetypes. An archetype will only reach their ultimate power once you obtain and unite many heroic embodiments. If you can achieve this, my dream shall too be fulfilled. In this way, I'm sure we can take the first step towards the ideal world I described in my novel.
Because you see...
Researching this power is vital for me as well. For our first task, I'd like you to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the healer. I'm certain the task will be a fruitful opportunity for you to hone what draws others to you. That is to say, your outwardly royal virtue.
This one's important.
Nurture strength. To nurture the strength, I'll need to challenge Louis the Archmage. I should raise the healer archetype to rank 10. This can be completed by anyone. It increases imagination and gives 3 heroes in sense.
Please.
You need to complete your task and speak to me. That act alone will grant me boundless understanding. Leave it to me.
Yeah.
Okay, leave it to me. Thank you for coming so quickly to your decision.
Yes, that's right.
Confrontation with your nemesis is inevitable, is it not? For all your plans and devices, one day you will have to face and fight Count Louis.
But for that...
To that end, you must seek to awaken new and stronger archetypes and research their ways the ways their power complement each other. Chance encounters often spur a hero to grow and indeed change the very world around them. As we share a fantasy of ideals, surely I too will share in this growth.
This research.
And when that happens, my memories will gradually return. The king's seal upon them may fade, such as where this place is and why the king can find me here. Through research you gain more power, and I regain my memories, and ultimately we reach the utopia I dream of. Mutually beneficial agreement, no? Already your efforts have done much for my research. Now there's more I can do to assist you.
How delightful.
If an archetype has learned a skill, you can make it inheritable by other archetypes. I can show you whenever you'd like. In this way, your encounters with others will become a source of even greater strength.
Regards.
Let us face these hardships together. I've hopes for your future endeavors.
Welcome.
Looking skills in academia. Skill inheritance is now available. You can now spend MAC to unlock previously learned skills and give them to other archetypes. You can individually set the skills each archetype inherits. Study archetypes first. I will use... No. I do want the healer here. 1000 MAC to unlock the healer. Support recovery. Recovers HP each time a support attack lands in overworld combat. Deals weak magic light damage to one enemy. League HP recovery for all allies. Cures ailment statuses. Increases evasion against light attacks. It removes all debuff effects from all allies. Covers medium HP every turn. Heals more of archetypes of the same lineage at present. However, it is weak to... I assume that's Bash and Dark.
Fascinating.
You know, this archetype sense from Maria's way of life. Its heroic embodiment is that of a saintly presence who gives strength to others through their love and devotion to all life. Well, as a mag is required to channel the healer for the first time. Do you want to awaken it?
I'm counting on you.
That was Sparcy.
Of course.
And so be it. By shared resolve, the down-honored creed to take new form as a healer. Hear the voice of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to reach out a hand to any in need, even amidst the chaos of battle, I shall bestow upon thee our soul of the healer.
Really?
So is the power of the healer's soul. Feel the power of restoration and light within me. I'll help others. For anyone in need, I will do all in my power. Your study has grown. I'm very pleased by my research. These taken so as token by France. Thanks. Hero's fruit.
New skills, new possibilities.
I see. Fascinating. Of course.
Everyone gets every archetype. Oh, and some more heroes fruits.
A new power to wield.
Jim, back out, back out, back out. Go to well. Select the healer.
The power of healing.
Okay, hero's fruit. Well, healer.
I found new power.
Healer. Healer.
New skills, new possibilities.
Healer. Healer. Healer.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
And the last level has to be grabbed via grinding.
I'll show you the essence of truth.
Hello.
Inherit skills, will, mage. I can only give him one singular skill. I guess grabbing psych or Hama makes sense. Let's go with Hama. I do still have Psych in my team. Here. What would I want to give? Weak Fizzle Slash. It's not going to be helpful. I guess we can give Tarakaja to the warrior.
Watch this.
Really gets Tarakaja as well. Oh, you only have to buy them once. Okay. Fancy.
Alright.
Give him Medi.
Watch this.
Give him actually. I'll give him Slicer in the
Here's the ace up my sleeve.
Seeker. The mage will get Hama.
All right. Right. Let's do this.
And the knight will also get
Let's give this a
Tartaja.
try. Oh. You'll come again.
Back to reality. Back to the best samurai. Okay, stop. The only thing left to do is leave here, I guess. Unless there's something this way. There's actually something this way.
You've come at a good time.
Hey now, elder lad. That's a nice sword you've got there. Relax, I'm no thief. That sword says you're a mercenary, so I've got a little proposal for you. I've picked up some mag from fighting monsters, yeah? If you're not using it, let me take it off your hands. By mag, I'm talking about tiny maglet crystal shards. I buy them up on order of the Sanctus Church.
Don't miss your chance to sell
The
now.
accumulator out there, gather it too, but I say they're inefficient. Anyways, what else would you ever use it for? Pretty sweet deal I'm offering, mate.
Isn't that...
That's going to be used to study archetypes in academia. If you're really strapped for money, we could exchange mag here. Need both though, so I'll leave it up to you. How much do you get? Market price changes day to day, but it's more favorable on days the weather is bad.
Looking to sell, are you?
So currently one mag is $2 bills. That is not worth it. Unless the spade or smithy has anything useful.
Hello there.
Well, funeral's being held today. So I've got to close up shop soon to mourn on my own way. If you're looking to make a purchase, get on with it, please. Oh, that's a lot of money.
Now then.
Buy iron sword, kindling staff, iron greatsword, bronze knuckles, and apprentice mace. I suppose I'll be getting a kindling staff.
Yeah.
An iron sword.
Oh.
I'll refrain from buying any more though. Actually, you know, I think I may actually make, since Curious is out of the party, make fucking Stroll warrior again.
In the name of justice!
Wait, what's the fucking dragon sword? Should have taken the fucking dragon sword away from Grace before this. Green motherfucker still has my sword. How dare he?
Welcome.
Iron mail, grand jacket, apprentice surcoat. I'm gonna buy one of those.
Yeah.
Iron mail.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
there's the item shop.
Eh?
Comforts, concoctions. Can I have actually anything I want?
And what is it you want?
What is it you want? Let's see. Expensive medicine, robust remedy, vitamin relaxant, slapstick fan for charm, and is hilarious to boot. Ariadne's thread. We always want like 3 of those. Stunning arrow. Parched water. The fuck? It's just called seawater, actually.
Eh? You keep away from me. Stay there.
Jesus Christ, so much racism.
How fun. Yeah,
It's
amazing.
chugging a bit. It's chugging a bit.
Dear me.
You do be chuggy.
Oh my, it's quite fresh.
Water merchant. I'll take like 3 of those, I guess. MP restoratives are just not that badly needed. Well, what it's like inside. God's friend working for a nice family. I got to watch the royal family from royal funeral from the good seats.
Got it?
Time to sneak in. You ready? Nah.
Right now.
There we go. I thought, did I just did I just freeze the game? No, thank God I didn't. Oh, I'd be mad if that was the case.
Got it?
I'm sneaking in. You ready? Yeah.
All right.
So I'm somewhere on the side so we can change.
Lots of lords and nobles. Some generals, too. All the big names are here.
Can you see Grius?
I can pick him out. Although I don't see Luis around.
Oh,
Look there.
The Gaul, what is this? Isn't that the flower straight from the king's garden?
and a common-blooded man bearing them to a funeral? Does the man know no shame? That's tantamount to declaring himself royalty.
You barbarian!
Your fool of a king is dead! Disillusioned by vain aristocrats and simpering clergy, he withered and died under his own weakness.
The audacity!
How can he say that?
This is madness! At the king's own funeral!
Lord Louis speaks true! The nobles are to blame!
Name the guilty!
But open your eyes, and you will see the crisis in our nation. I will show you truth, the truth of reality. You've all been sheltered. blinded by walls of stone. Behold a human corpse! They are no mere rumor. They lurk and nest across the very land you call home. A fortress at the border was raised by a human mere days ago. How long before we're overrun? You can only blame your king's weakness. And thus, who deserves his crown? A man of proven strength!
How dare you, scoundrel! Your words verge on treason!
Against what ruler, Blueblood? The dead cannot be betrayed. Let your late king's soul bear witness. Let Louis Squeerburn be named the true and rightful ruler of Uchronia.
Welcome back.
Hey, what do we... What's happening?
Such power. It can't be.
Oh. The palace!
I hope there were no people in the palace.
Could this be the king's own magic?
I am Hithlodius the Fifth.
His Majesty?
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
That's fucking metal as fuck, dude.
Did he just say Hithlodius the Fifth? That face. It can't be. His Majesty, the King? How?
Is it him?
He was dead? Why? Be silent! Let him say his piece.
Heed me, O kingless. Time is finite before my soul departs this benighted world. In 4 moons of life past death, there shall come a reckoning, a day of the hero. Upon that day, whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
By right of kings? The faith of the citizenry?
Truly?
From the lofty heavens shall my unfading soul look down upon thee, and from the whispered hopes of thine anxious hearts shall those to whom thine allegiances lie be laid bare.
What's happening?
I hear thy voices ring out in clarion truth. Here and now witness the faces of those most desired to become king.
It's Forden.
Count Louise! Count Louise is there too! They're all candidates.
Ah! What glorious spectacle! The mantle of king is mine by right and providence.
You go too far, Louis. We gather to mourn his majesty, and you desecrate it. You would befoul the throne, blackguard.
So be it. Shall we test that? Good people, is Forden truly fit to be king? Or shall you cast off the shackles of blind faith? We need not be chained to birth or tribe. In my world, we are a people equal and united. I shall be your shield from the human menace. Together, peace is within our grasp.
When my village burned, the church did nothing.
There's no way we can fight those monsters alone.
And those of us in bonds? Will we too be protected?
Don't be fooled. He's not the man you think he is.
Hey, look! Luis, he's catching up to Forden.
Can the giant thing really see what we're thinking?
Luis, you've led the people's hearts astray.
No future exists without the power to eliminate the human crisis. Those who stand at my side, who oppose the powers that be, my protection is yours. Or refuse my hand and perish. I will lead us over your corpses.
You mean, just as you killed the king?
A country is heavier than a crown, and he could not bear it. Retribution past due.
You vile...
He cares nothing for the blood on his hands.
Damn you, Luis! You think you truly deserve the crown? You doom us all! I won't stand for it!
Hey, who are you?
Silence him!
A Kingslayer deserves only death!
This man just punched a steel helmet with his bare hand. Who is he? I want him in my fucking party.
Alcest?
I shall not suffer the defiance of my people's will. In my name art thou punished.
Punished? Impressive. One of the royal family's dog. Rather poetic, I suppose. See how he has rewarded your loyalty.
My sword! I don't care about Grievous, but my sword! I put the dragon sword on him!
This is the price of defiance.
You better fucking give that back!
Though I hadn't expected the king's own magic on my side. So be it. Rally behind me. I will shield you from injustice. Rise above birth and
Fucking unbelievable
circumstance,
tactics.
for they mean nothing.
Count Luis is our only hope!
What choice do we have? He'll kill any against him!
Not much of a choice. Upon the day of the hero, whosoever has most earned my people's faith shall ascend upon my throne to rule, according to my judgment. Be thou criminal, pauper, or noble, thy claim is decided not by stature or tribe. I shall bear witness. From this heavenly seat I am nigh omnipotent. Look to the faces carved upon this rock, and see thou the faces of the chosen. I shall brook no sabotage or obstruction of this trial. Let all hear me and obey.
So Maria's up for Maria's up for adoption now, huh? I'm terrible.
Damned!
Hey, Grievous! Grievous! Damn it! Luis!
Alcest.
The sun sets on old fossils. It is a new dawn, and its light shines upon Lord Luis's king.
Stand down!
Damned meddlers. So your wish is to die, is it? Your bones will be monuments to Lord Luis's glory!
No! He defiles the dead!
Ah, but Lord Luis has sent me here on an important errand.
What errand?
It seems I'll need considerable time to accumulate the Magla. Until it's done, however, I'm afraid I'll have to borrow the cathedral. The day the king's mourning ends will become the day of calamity. If you mean to interfere, then die.
Stand strong! The souls of the dead do not return. He manipulates them as puppets with foul magic.
Brace yourselves, everyone!
I'm not currently using a sword.
Yes. What is this? What the hell is this?
Stroll, get a hold of yourself. We've got company.
Pathetic.
Oh, fucking course he crits immediately.
Come. Damn it, I can't focus.
Anxiety! Yay! Party members have a chance to be inflicted with anxiety in 2 circumstances: when they are ambushed into battle, or when they receive a critical hit from an enemy during battle. Okay, that was scripted. Also, I like how the fucking anxiety status symbol is the fucking scream. Allies afflicted with anxieties will be unable to control archetype skill, and attack against them won't consume enemy turn icons, among other things. Pay special attention to the same.
Sorry about that. I'll be alright.
Here they come. Brace yourselves.
Okay, yeah, that is debilitating. Did I stance?
Stroll's anxiety is spiking. Keep the enemies off him.
Do I have anything to cure anxiety? I, in fact, do not.
Withdrawing. Spare me.
Oh, right. Oh well, still hit.
We can do this.
I see no issue with that.
Provide us power.
Actually, Hama is likely going to be strong against them.
Flare.
I can't. Guarding seems the wise move.
Stroll's anxious, and they're targeting him.
Oh no. They have Pierce. Anyways, destroy the Pierce skill users first.
I can't afford to hold back.
Oh,
Closing the distance.
he is no longer anxious. However, I am going to pass
All
here.
yours. Let's stay calm. I won't hold back. Maybe not to the rear.
Back.
Mate.
Hama. Sword.
Now,
and
what's the play?
smack the last one life from the spear wielders.
Come forth, royal soul.
Hama. Still, anxiety's fucking crazy, Jesus Christ.
Not bad at all.
I'll grab not that many points in endurance. Put it like this. I guess I'll keep the main character balanced.
Where'd that man go? Did he take soldiers into the cathedral?
There should be a mausoleum nearby. Could you take his body there?
Yes, right away.
Take care with him, please. He was a dear friend. He gave his all for the king. For the royal bloodline. The least he deserves is dignity in death. My name is Hulkenberg. I have a question for you. That power you wield, it is not something they teach in the army. You are no ordinary soldier.
And you? You're clearly more than a guard, Captain.
I am a knight in the Crown's service. Commanding the guard is not my station's duty, but these are dire times.
A knight?
And you pretend at soldiery. But that matter can wait. Alsace seemed to know you.
Who is Alsace?
We'll have time for debate after we apprehend that mage. He's after the royal scepter, I'm sure of it.
The royal scepter?
Please, someone. Please help. I've still got family inside.
Did he trap civilians in the cathedral?
Yes, my family and more.
No, no, I don't think Moore is trapped in there. He's in the academia.
I don't envy their chances if he finds them helpless.
I am honor-bound as a knight to answer their plea. I would ask your aid as well, if you might give it.
Does it not tarnish the Royal Knights to enlist the aid of strangers?
I haven't the luxury of refusing able fighters.
If I turn back here, I'd never be able to face Grius. Any objections, my friend?
None that would stop you.
None that would stop you, I expect.
You know me so well already. Let's just watch out for those accursed skeletons.
Regolith Grand Cathedral.
Gotta hurry.
You need to catch up to that mine. Yeah, you get fucking Wade, bish! Fantastic.
Oh, God.
No.
Fucking... I fucking caught up with her and then some.
Over here!
No, you were not ahead. This way, we're upward bound.
This is bad.
Careful, it's gonna collapse. Drat, we've been separated. I say, are you alright? Samo, yeah, problem is... Damn it, there's no way up now. No, there is. You can climb over that. Seek another path. I shall ascend from here.
Alright.
Gotcha. Let's meet again above. Fight well. Be not reckless.
Okay.
It is. This shit is so easy to climb over. Oh my fucking god. Piss off. Oh no, there's no way forward. I'm going to beat you to death.
This is bad. They're onto us.
Right there.
Are they
Time
though?
for some close cover.
Fight against this. Do it again.
There they are. Forward!
That works like a charm. Keep the pressure on.
Right there.
That worked out. Keep it up.
Man, they're already weak enough to where I can fucking one-shot them. That's funny. I'm guessing this is the wrong way, technically. Oh no, never mind. There are people in trouble. Oh, these. Where'd they come from? No, stay back. Don't make a mess. He's attacking defenseless civilians. Yeah, just leave them. Come on, we have to help.
I'll get some dish by this power. Light! Just one left.
Now, what's the play?
What? Troll, you gotta aim better than that.
God damn it.
Flare!
Are you on Earth?
Yes.
Alright, thanks to you. But who are you? Which organization do you belong to? Please save my son. He's up ahead. We'll look for him. Please wait here until we send out. What? Are you lot with the state army? Oh, well, makes no difference in the end. A rescue is a rescue after all.
Understood.
I'll watch over her. Sorry to make you do this, but please look for her son. Even children got caught up in all this. Suppose those bring back mage to
Right
justice.
there.
We've been spotted. On your guard.
That worked like a charm. Keep the
How
pressure
some of
on.
these attacks did not connect, both on my and his side, I will never fucking know.
I see the enemy.
On your toes, everyone.
Stop talking about my toes, girl. It's freaking weed. Is that actually the way I'm supposed to go?
Watch out. We've been spotted.
Nope, that's just a chest. And then we have an E.
You're so lucky.
Breeze Igniter, simple wind igniter, enables single target wind skill mage wind when equipped.
What now?
Don't have wind magic on will. Don't have anything to use as an accessory right now. Still don't have any of these. Okay, what does that skill do now? Well, Mage Wind. User equipped Igniter to deal... Uses equipped Igniter to deal weak magic wind damage to one enemy. So it's literally just Psych, I guess. Probably like a little weaker. But alas, it's mainly about making use of weaknesses. So who cares if it's only weak damage?
Hey, you found something.
Yeah, I sure did. I noticed.
There they are. Time for some close combat.
That was the last of them.
Robust remedy. Freedom to love. Can't get out, help me! Child, you must be in his room. Time to smash every single barrel to find the boy. Boy!
Looks like it could be
Get back here, boy!
Hey, you found
Boy! Boy!
Alright.
It's gonna be alright, are you not? Yeah, it was scary. You were brave. Thank you, sir. If he's okay, I'm gonna go get that soldier.
Thank goodness.
Thank you and well done. We'll get them to safety. But you should get out of here as well. The area ahead is much too dangerous. Actually, I'm not even sure the state army can handle this.
No.
We have further business to attend. Take care of that child if you would.
Thank you.
Thank you kindly for saving me, sirs. You be careful too.
Let's hurry.
We found something.
You're so lucky.
Balm of life. And more items. Noble scripture, health incense. I can take a fucking gander what that does.
Everything alright?
You're late. Were you waylaid by fighting?
No.
There were people struggling to get away. We couldn't just abandon them.
I see.
In that case, well done. Still, there are likely more who need assistance inside.
Look.
The sorry mess that the royal funeral led to. I could never have imagined. We have only Louis to blame. Launching an attack on his proceedings was unthinkable.
And then...
That's not all he's done. That mad subordinate of his, he said he's after the royal scepter. You said he's after the royal scepter. Yes, no doubt, offered it to his master. Once Louis takes it in his hand, I feel the whole country will bend to his whims. Can't let that happen. I mean, we can stop him, right? So let's get moving.
Onward.
The entrance to the upper levels ahead. Try to keep up. If he's after the Royal Scepter, we must stop him regardless of the cost.
However...
You've got to be joking. That thing looks absolutely massive. You have to climb the whole way. That's gonna take a while.
Yes.
Indeed we do. The Royal Scepter chamber is at the top. Let us make haste. Items? No, none.
Hurry!
Close now. Just a little further. So tells me we're not gonna be climbing all the way up to the top today. Like something's gonna impede our progress.
What's become of this place? Is that Magla? And in a building like this?
It's just like in the abandoned mines.
What was that sound?
Brace yourselves. It's collapsing.
Look!
Yep, there we
the
go.
entrance!
Damn it! Now how are we supposed to get inside?
We'll not be getting in this way. That collapse was no accident. He means to halt our advance. Best to seek another way. And I've a plan to do it.
A plan's more than I have. Right. Lead the way.
Before we go any further, I would have my answers. We must speak of the man Luis executed.
So, were you a friend to Grius?
Yes. I knew him as Alsace. Arvid Alsace. He'd been engaged as a tutor to His Royal Highness, teaching him swordsmanship at the king's behest.
Didn't expect you to know him.
I wouldn't have expected you to know him.
Yes. Well, it was back when I myself was serving as one of His Highness's personal guards.
You're a personal guard for the prince.
I was. Now he is lost to me. Which brings me to the heart of my concern. I hope you can give me the answer I seek. Why were you trying to kill Luis?
Well...
Can't reveal the reason for the assassination.
Revenge. The assassination is for His Highness. To avenge his death.
Revenge?
Not just for the prince. Luis killed the king as well.
Alsace was a calculating man. Callous, where softer hearts falter. He was not some wild-eyed revolutionary, driven by petty emotion. Why would such a man sacrifice all in the name of revenge?
Who knows? Is that all you wanted to know, then?
If nothing else, you were friends of Alsace. Once more, I would humbly request your blades at my side.
I'd think you'd find surer allies among the guard.
You saw for yourself their failings today. A legion may be easily divided. A squad of few elites, however, moves as one. I'll have us into the Grand Cathedral. I know the way. Will you assist me?
Naturally. How about you?
It's your decision, ultimately.
It's your decision, ultimately.
I see. Then consider yourself recruited.
Shit is going down out here.
Oi! Where's the state army?
I can't believe all the mess at the king's funeral. Our country's doomed, isn't it?
Pretty chaotic here.
With good reason. I was there, and even I struggled to grasp the situation.
Oh, you're back. Have you seen Maria?
Maria? She's missing.
She heard the commotion and ran off. She can't have gotten far.
Oi, Fabienne! We found Maria!
Maria!
Don't move her.
Maria!
She suffered a blow to the head.
She must have been caught in the wave of people fleeing. Poor girl.
She's unconscious, but I don't believe it's life-threatening.
Ah, but he'll be along soon, won't he?
Yeah, about him. The bastard stole my dragon sword.
He's...
I'm sorry.
I was prepared for the worst, but... Oh.
Damn it.
Actually, now that he's officially dead, can I get my dragon sword now?
Fabienne is
next
taking
time I
care of
patrol.
Maria. Sounds like she'll have to stay put and rest for a while.
Aren't there people still left inside? Most of the soldiers sent in to help haven't returned. I expect Luis's forces made short work of them. No one's sure if that human's corpse is safe either, so it's just been left to rot.
Underground, there is a mausoleum where the dead are interred. It opens to the Grand Cathedral on the other side.
And we can trust your word, can we? How do we even get into this mausoleum?
There's a gate just beside the recruitment center. We'll make our way in from there.
Right. Let's hurry.
Boom, boom. Fuck, I just did away with that fucking... God damn it. That's probably just like, oh, she joined your party or something. No, that doesn't seem to be it, actually. She's not in the party. I still can't grab the dragon sword! Is that fucking sword really lost to me now? Just because I decide to equip it on Grius. If that's the fucking case, I'm gonna be mad. Because I don't have that save anymore. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I literally saved right outside the fucking royal funeral. I can't go back and unequip the sword anymore. I'm so mad.
This I cannot fathom.
Hello there.
I see the soldiers' morale is all but evaporated.
Okay, good.
In the end, it's someone else's problem.
The royal guard is sloppy, aren't they?
It is sad, though.
If I did not get that sword back, I would be very fucking mad at the game.
All right.
That looks that's what I can say. Well, be discovered going in or out of the cathedral as we please.
Well...
So quiet, it's kind of creepy.
Even so.
I'd rather have avoided disturbing the dead. We cannot let that stop us here.
I'm a little worried.
I'm a little worried about people left at Gary Cathedral. Hi, more.
Look.
The path leads to the back entrance of the Grand Cathedral. Security should be lighter than it is at the front.
Ready?
Let's head inside. Are you ready? Dungeon? Okay.
Understood.
Suppose not, then.
What now?
Save. Yes. Okay. I suppose I should change from mage to healer.
The power of healing.
We do have iron gauntlets. Brightness of Cold Look. There you go.
Look.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Boom, tick, 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 boom, boom, boom.
Doesn't it seem like...
It's already eerie. It should quiet in here. We've no choice but to steel ourselves and move on. It's the only way left open to us.
Let's hurry.
The area looks clear, let's hurry.
Onward. Ah!
Look.
Oh, that. Oh boy. Seems though it's locked. Seems though it's locked. Oh, an immediate boss.
Wait.
No bad feeling about this. What's the plan? We're going in.
What's going on? We can't get through the door.
Strange as he is, that pale fellow's magic works. Good for rooting out the rats.
That blasted mage set a trap. Not surprising. We knew he was expecting us.
And you still fell for it? At least you'll be in good company.
It can't be.
No way.
Zombie Grius. Zombie Grius.
Alcest. Alcest, stop it! Don't!
Awakening.
Why would you die for revenge of all things? The man I fought beside was not so ruled by anger and malice. Alcest, tell me, please. Is this the price of my failure then? The prince, for having lost him, you too would abandon me. Why did you leave me alone in the dark when you escaped with his highness? I have sought him for so many years to no avail. And now, I... Of course. 'Tis only just that you be the one to send me to him now.
Get up! Fight!
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
No! You have it wrong!
The prince is alive!
Hey!
He's right. We do hunt Luis, but not for revenge. We mean to lift the prince's curse.
Is that true? His highness is still...
Yes, he lives. So you have to keep fighting!
You mean, if that's true, then I... O lodestar who wanders in solemn duty, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Hear now my new calling, transcending all oaths. I choose life of my own will!
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
My name is Iselin Pacelli Majal Hulkenberg. I am knight, I am commander, and last of the Honor Guard! Once more, I take up arms in my liege's name! Alcest, I will see you freed.
Peril! Too bad there are no peril strats in this game.
For the liege I am sworn to, in his royal name, with this power, I shall open the way! Alcest, 'tis almost finished.
I'm sensing a huge surge of power. Hang on. It almost seems like the two archetypes are resonating with each other.
Synthesis skills. You have unlocked synthesis skills. Synthesis skills are special cooperative skills available according to the party's channeled archetypes. Access them by pressing X on a party member's turn. In order to perform any synthesis skills, any second party member with a specific archetype channeled is necessary. Synthesis skills consume the collaborator's turn icon in addition to the active character's turn icon.
I'm so sorry.
Synthesis. Deals medium pierce damage to one for the lowest defense for 3 turns. Raise a barrier that nullifies 1 attack. Raise a barrier that nullifies 1 elemental attack. I guess jump thrust.
Perhaps
What
not
are her
this.
actual
Let
archetype
justice
skills?
prevail.
Knight's Proclamation. Knowles Resolve. Has damage taken when ambushed.
Not now.
Yeah, it's still a synthesis. Jump thrust.
Together. Let me help. Roar with royal might. Let's set it up.
Medica. That's with the knight. You can't fucking see fucking Hulkenberg though.
Not this. I'll get some distance. I
Go
won't
into the
hold back.
back. Hammer.
Let's do
Round slash is with the healer for some reason. Actually, round slash is just with anyone, really. Round slash just doesn't
Something
give
else.
a shit.
I shall vanquish evil.
Slicer.
Knight! Not this one. Comrades, lend me your strength.
Sure, another jump thrust.
Let's go.
Complete fucking rock bottom for defense.
Warrior.
Slicer. 22 hits.
Is that all? Oh, power of heroes!
Attack normal.
Let's stay calm. Come forth, royal
Armor.
soul.
Alcest!
His Highness and Maria's home. I leave them in your hands.
We'll do as you ask, friend. I swear it.
I gotta appreciate how underleveled Hulkenberg is. Yeah, that's funny. Grease's Memento.
Rest now, Alcest. We will protect Maria and His Royal Highness.
Well, isn't this crystal just like what we saw in the abandoned mine? It gives me the same nasty feeling. Come on, let's just destroy it.
First he wakes the dead, and now this bizarre object. This man is dangerous and must be stopped.
You said you were a royal knight, didn't you? Were you there on the night the prince was attacked?
Yes, though I was the least among the Order then. We saw His Highness afflicted with a horrific curse. But soon after, he mysteriously vanished. Alsace was one of His Highness's closest confidants when he disappeared. I'd wondered if they were both lost to us.
But I could see it when we told you the truth. You believed the prince was alive, didn't you?
I'd left my post to wander the land. A search party, at least in intent. News of the king's demise brought me back. Thence, we met. Now, onward. 'Tis nothing. Let us go.
Don't "'tis nothing" mean? You took a hard hit early on. Let's head back for now.
But...
We've come this far, so he'll be looking to buy time. It's just as you advised before. We can't rush in if we're to see this through. What say you? We can withdraw for now, right?
That's up to her.
I say it's up to her.
I'll trust your judgment. Homeward, then.
Ah, you're just in time. Maria's awake. She's not hurt too badly, but she's locked up in her room and won't come out. I told her that her father wouldn't be coming home.
So she knows.
Oh, I should say, I found a note in his belongings. Meant for you all, I'm sure. It said, if there's anything left that could serve you, take it. I left his belongings in his room, so you're free to have a look.
Okay, I have my sword back. Yay.
Now that you're here, I'll go check on her one more time. Try to rest, and I'll be back shortly.
Damn you, Louise.
Can I assume you're still dedicated to the mission?
Mission?
Killing Louise to lift the prince's curse. We've lost a lot already. We can't afford to give up after one failure.
Don't worry. I've no intention of giving up now.
What do you think? Are you going after Louise?
Of course I am.
Of course I am.
Yes. Someone has to bring the bastard to justice. You saw what would happen under his rule. We can't just let him doom this country.
Thus do you seek Louise's death. Knowing the truth, may I join your cause? I heard of your trials at the fort, and considering all I've seen and heard, Louise clearly aims to seize the throne. Allow me to lend my blade. Even if we can put the man down, if we can't save the heir to the throne, it would be all for naught. Until the day His Highness, the prince's life, is saved. I will fight through all obstacles.
We'd be happy to have you. But are you sure?
It is but another leg on my own long journey, and now I may travel in good company. What say you?
I'd welcome you.
We'd welcome you, gladly.
Truly. Thank you. I shall strive to protect you, as you saved me.
Seems a bit redundant to say after all you've done for us, but we're glad to have you.
Leave it to me.
Hulkenberg, the ever-loyal knight, has become your ally.
Then let us be bound in both purpose and trust. My life is your shield, and my blade is your strength.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg. Within her dwells the virtue of the night. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Rank 1.
I would stake
Can
my
now
very
study the
life
night.
upon it.
Knight's got like 3 evolutions. Like the only archetypes that have 3 evolutions that I can see on here are the knight and the mage. You now study the knight in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
Oh, now that she's part of the team, we ought to show her. Here. This is the prince. He's been asleep for a long, long time.
His Royal Highness.
He's stable, But unless we can do something about that curse, he's finished.
That mage could be the key to this. I couldn't guess what he aims to accomplish, but if we can capture him, he could lead us straight to Luis.
Boom, boom, boom.
Doubtless he seeks the royal scepter.
I just want to know if my fucking sword is
It
safe.
is enshrined in a chamber in the cathedral under a powerful warding seal. Such magic would likely take days of concentration to dispel, even with powers to do so.
You figure that's why he said we've got until the mourning period ends? If it's true, we still have some days until the mourning ends. Leaves us a little time to spare. But what did he mean when he told us to wait for the day of calamity? Just an ominous name for the day he grabs the scepter?
He can tell us himself at the end of a sword. The innkeeper's given her blessing, so we'll use this place as our headquarters for now.
Yeah, probably for the best. It's already gotten late today, so let's reconvene here tomorrow. Do you feel responsible for Grius and Maria?
Of course I do.
Of course I do.
That's not your burden to bear alone. I don't make much of a guide, do I? I can't even give proper directions. God, I wish I wasn't so useless.
You've got us this far, Gallica.
You're the one who's gotten us this far, Gallica.
You think so? Well, it's nice of you to say. My grief is getting the better of me. But I've got to shape up. Grius gave his life for that mission. We can't let him down. Let's figure it out as a team, all right? I'll do whatever I can.
Because that's Gallica's Heartbreaker, Trust and Determination. Rank 2.
Gotta focus on the
Mage
here and now,
Enlightenment. Reduces the
not the
mag
past.
cost of studying the mage lineage. Western foes cannot be heard even from far away.
Well, you should get some rest tonight in preparation for tomorrow.
I assume that means that even like the evolved forms of the mage will cost less. Which, you know, kind
Let's
of
rest.
automatically happens because you need to get to level 2 before getting level 3. Or you're still need to prepare for tomorrow.
What now?
Yes! Yes! Pardon me, I don't know what came there.
What now?
Anything? Oh, wait. Alright, magic shop. Can I go to Maria? You can hear Maria's pain crying as Fabienne comforts. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna happen. First, I was relieved to see His Highness, though he certainly groaned since I saw near him. Tonight, we shall all have our due rest and prepare for tomorrow. To finish Alice's fight is a grand undertaking, and we cannot fail him. Grace, to think that he's gone. And I wish I could have thanked him. I owe him for leading us to a real night. We owe him for leading us to a real night.
I'm tired.
No! Don't you do the Morgana thing! I want to check out the magic shop! I'm
tired.
Gallic is immediately on my shit list. Definitely, it's the rest in it. It's time to call it a day. Quest. Oh, can I go out at late night? No, Jazz Academia, thanks.
Really? What exactly do you have against sleep?
Ben, we've been invited to Academia.
I saw it all unfold. An ally became a friend, and he awakened to your power. But his path was cut short. It is all too easy to forget the fragility of life, until the tragedy of its loss. Yet, I feel his efforts were not in vain. He never turned from his fears and worries, unflinching to the last. Just as the lives of old heroes are passed down through their tales, so too will his heart. You have inherited the story of an unsung revolutionary and all its power.
Mag used by Grias has been inherited and returned to Will's soul.
Yet be warned, such power rarely awakens without trials. Even should you overcome them, your virtues will be tested, time and time again. You must carry on, honing your archetypes and heart with painful sincerity. That is the first step towards changing the world. I have faith in you.
Heroes and Sims. Academic experience, I've been using them. You don't need to give me...
You can visit as long as you have the calm and time to open a book. But when threats lurk nearby, we may not always have the luxury of attention undivided. And danger is an inconvenience so often encountered, of course. As such. A smart-looking fellow, isn't he? There's a special magic igniter embedded in his collar, too. Much as I'd like to join you in person, I cannot. I can, however, send his consciousness in my place. If you see him in places of battle, do stop to pet him, won't you? You'll find him a most helpful companion. If you would survive the trials to come, think not only of the powers you know, but how they might be combined. Now, until we meet again.
So what the game is telling me is I'm going to be searching every nook and fucking cranny of the entire game's map for the cat. Something's amiss. Is the spell broken? Has the crystal on the ground been shattered? No, surely not this quickly. So just couldn't possibly.
No matter.
No matter to reveal all of it. More importantly. Rather complicated sealing spell, but I see his workings. Breaking it will only be a matter of time. So close to the hall of the royal scepter. The plan is near its fruition and the calamity draws ever closer.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Early morning on Water's Day.
Sorry.
I apologize that we've commandeered your home.
Think nothing of it.
It is my fight too. You're going after that man in the cathedral, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes, surely before the day of calamity that he warned us about. I don't know what he's plotting, but I want nothing more than to foil it. We can't let a tragedy that would rob this country of its future come to pass, not only for the prince but for Greece as well.
I'd say...
One last matter, I'm yet unused to these strange powers. Once we take the field again, I would look for another for orders. Only you seem best suited to the task. That is the role you've been serving thus far, yes?
It'll be alright.
No objections here. It's only gotten me out of plenty of nasty situations.
All good.
I agree. You up for that, Will? Are you sure about this? Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, got it. May you lead us to victory.
True.
I suppose that would make you our captain. A fitting role for a company's tactical authority, no?
For real.
I guess, but it sounds so formal. I don't know if I could get used to calling him that.
Now then.
As for when we return to the cathedral, yours is the final say, but we'd better we'd be better served by prudence than haste. Right, let's make sure we're ready for this. Galka, when it's time to go, you give us the word.
Got it.
Yeah, I got it. Now stay calm, everyone. You can do this.
Let's focus.
Necromancer takedown. Louise's necromancer subordinates must be stopped. You need to discover Louise's whereabouts as well. Who knows what could happen on the day of the prophesied calamity. Mission periods. A mission with a deadline has begun. Meet up with your allies at the Catacomb entrance to challenge the Grand Cathedral. Failure to complete your mission by the deadline will result in a game over. You must defeat the necromancer before the day of calamity. On a given day, you have time to do one thing in the day and another at night. Dungeons can only be visited during the day, and you need to rest that night. You spend time in town during the day, the night is yours. On the local map, there are icons indicating where you can hone your royal virtues, people who have requests, and where your followers are. Raising your royal virtues and strengthening your bonds with your followers is the key to obtaining new archetypes. Use your free time wisely and strive to be the best version of yourself. If an action will consume time, the choice will be marked with a clock symbol. Keep this in mind so you can plan your activities accordingly.
Hey there!
You got a sec? I was thinking, as a Grand Trash is huge, what is running from end to end must be so tiring. But I was thinking, we've got designed as a sword, right? Maybe I can do something cool with it. You said the sword was forged with Magla. A little magic, I think I can make it float. That's what the prince used to do, remember? So let's give it a try. Picture levitating, even if... then see if you can stand on it. Blade riding. While in safe areas like cities, press circle to hop on your blade and quickly ride through the area. You can increase your speed by holding R2.
We should go.
First thing you need to do is head to the Grand Cathedral. This is sick! This is fucking sick! That is so fucking funny. Thought I should make you shoulder the burden of captaincy. But if you have to strengthen the demands, I trust you wielded well.
So?
We cannot leave the Grand Cathedral in its current state. Shall be off then, Will. I have things to do. I see. Do not tarry along then.
What's happened?
Can't see a single good option.
What shall I do? Cannot buy the medicine that my sick daughter needs. Yes, it is, but to put it more accurately, it costs more than what the Mustadi in the city is capable of earning. My daughter won't be long for this world if I can't make a man with his medicine. Well, Gates, you see, you're so racked by a cough. What if I buy it?
Yeah!
The mission is still our top priority, but it shouldn't take up too much time of our time to squeeze in a quick shopping trip and help them out.
You there?
What? That'd be ridiculous. We must start you treated poorly, but the people here hate the Elder even more. I've heard that all Elder are an anathema to the Sanctist. The medicine can be purchased at a church, but I doubt they'd do business with you. I have to try. Well, it's respiratory medicine called the Breath of Fresh Air. They sell it at the St. Firmus Church. I'm hesitant to get my hopes up, but should you somehow obtain it, please bring it to me.
So,
Should be on San Lumio Street. I think that sells the medicine.
Let's give it a shot.
5 left, so mad. It gives tolerance and a rustic accessory. Take on requests. Not limited to just money items, you can even unlock new archetypes. The harder the request, the greater the reward you can expect. You may be requested to slay certain monsters outside the city, for example. Review quests you've already taken in quest sections, yes. Some quests have deadlines. If you fail to complete a quest in the designated time, it will be marked expired. You can no longer acquire rewards for requests past the deadline, so keep an eye on your time. You can review deadlines in the quest section of the main menu.
What now?
Alright, I almost forgot. Hero Incense. Will healer. So that levels up faster.
What is it?
What the fuck are you? Story tribe, we really seen the Grand Trad. The story
I
tribe.
see.
Of course, no, it's understandable. We rarely make ourselves known to the public after all. So then, any interest in our history and why we live our lives secluded and oppressed? I'll share if you'd like to know. So history, learning more about them may help us better support those in need, right? Any differences, different cultures and points of view might improve my tolerance. It'll take some time, so if you had other plans for today, let's come back another time. Not yet,
Fair
no.
enough. You've been a lifesaver. Ridiculous. Oh, you're not getting off the hook for that.
Hey!
Did you hear that? It sounded like a crap pain for someone nearby. You? No.
I'm just...
Where'd the pained groan come from?
Oh, you're not getting off the
Am I
hook
just
for
blind?
that.
It's terrible.
Oh, you're not getting off the hook for that.
Where did the pained groan come from? This way? Oh. Hey there, you have any medicinal herbs? My stomach's killing me. Yes, sure. Thank you.
You saved me.
You kind one. People normally pay no mind to purposes like me. But you really helped me. Here, take this as thanks. Here's incense.
What now?
Healer.
What'll I do? Gone to shite, this has.
Oh, camel fit. What can
Excuse
I do?
me.
Here's here, the other previous. Have you had any negative experiences while you're in town? I haven't had any problems. That's good to hear. Driven of the Parapus tribe in this city is downright awful. I'm part of a group working to help people whose tribal origins make them a target for harassment. We exist in cities other than the Grand Trade as well. Right now we're collecting funds for our cause, but this cause doesn't seem to interest most people, so we haven't been able to raise much money. It really pains me to ask us of an elder like yourself, but if you could find in your heart to support our cause, just 250 rev alone could save one person from dire circumstances. Thank you. I swear I'll use your donation as best as I can. I don't believe it, you really donated. Are you interested in our activities? If you don't mind, could I discuss this with you? There are many who support this cause. I know I'm doing the right thing, but the reality is so discouraging.
It's gonna be tough.
I just seem kind of down. Maybe we could try to cheer up. Successfully encouraging the actors may help hone my eloquence too. Sure, let's do it. How wonderful. Then please come this way. The Parapus, the Yugi, the Starry, and of course the Elder too. His tribes are abhorred by other tribes. Without a great deal of wisdom and skills, it's impossible for them to get a good normal job. It's especially limited for them here in the royal capital. You've seen the executioner in this back alley, right? Doing work like that is all that's available to these tribes. Having a job is better than nothing, though. Those less fortunate must choose between starvation and banditry. Actually, no, there's one other option. Become a knight or experimentation subjects. There's no guarantee they'll survive those. It's terrible.
I don't know about that.
Be careful too, please. I don't know much about the expanse myself, but I do know, even though they're all over and are considered useful tools, blood is being spilled for their development. I don't know many people on my side. I haven't been able to help many people yet. But knowing there are people like you out there gives me confidence to go on. People like you who see injustice and actually try to do something about it. This world would be a better place with more people like that. Looks like my support was a source of encouragement for her. Like my eloquence has improved.
All right.
Oh, nice! You actually see the fucking progress towards the next level, unlike fucking Persona 5.
With envy.
But you have to go off fucking faith. My present glow comes from one of those splendid virtues already dwelling within thee.
Brilliant.
This glow serves the bestest kindling to inflame thy followers' trust in thee.
Now then.
Gather the royal virtues and fulfill thy destiny. How much here? Thank you for their support. Really appreciate you hearing me out. Character is measured by 5 royal virtues, each of which can be increased in various ways. Honing the royal virtues, courage, wisdom, tolerance, eloquence, imagination, will help you solve your followers' problems and improve your relationships with them. You might improve your virtues by working, aiding people, or testing your courage. Try talking with Galka for ideas. She knows a lot about the town and can give you more information.
Well then.
An hearty exchange of opinions. About time to get back to everyone. Spend your time at night. On days you don't visit the dungeon, you'll have enough energy left for activities at night. You can visit followers that are only available at night, or hone your royal virtues. Gallica might have advice on what to do at night.
Please.
Or you can get some... Which one is that? Tolerance. You can get some tolerance from her. Maria seems to still be in bed and still crying from the back of her room. For now, I think it would be best to leave her. Maria.
Sure.
What's happened?
What's happened?
Hey!
Great cathedral. Calm yourself. There's no need to be so wary. Don't say a word about it to anyone else. On the contrary, I'd like to help you. I've got to tell the monsters within the cathedral. I could always use more information, couldn't you? I'm what you call an informant. Sell information. How about it? Any interest in paying for knowledge? I'm just refer from various effects such as looking information about infos using enemies and battles you can analyze. I found Skulking towers across Uchronia. That's just 150.
Hey!
You already heard the place variable den of demons now. Must assume networks such as all those bones and corpses moving on their own sends chills down my spine. I heard that they're weak to light magic. In addition, the skeleton ones are weak to physical blows. Let your fists fly and smack them around a bit. I've also heard about a moving stone statue. Couldn't tell why, but there are statues in there that come to life. Apparently immune to sword attacks, so be careful. Or they're weak to wind magic, so if you're heading over there, keep light wind and weapons in your arsenal. That's all I know. I know little of your motives, but regardless, I hope you succeed. That man needs to be stopped and this matters at the cathedral. So you just got the paper inscribed with the information I just heard. I'll put it away so I can check it later.
Come again.
You're right.
Come again anytime. Anyways, magic shop. Who's it?
Say there.
Hey, you were with your ears at the honeybee. And all the designs. Things must be interesting over there. Friend agrees can be trusted, I suppose. Let's not discuss the legality of my goods. Flammabottle, Ice Chunk, Thunderstone, Pinwheel, Luminous Sphere, Sinister Straw Effigy, Praetorian Cloth. Reduces turn icon cost of guard command by half. Okay, that literally just makes it so instead of pass, you can guard. That's good. Some Chevy projector is able to perform 2 consecutive actions. Actions use target icons as normal. That's also good, actually. Prevents poison, paralysis, hex, bears, forget, sleep. The 2 variables are the Phantasmal Doll and Praetorian Cloth, but I don't have the money for that. I do have stuff to sell, but no way that gives me enough to buy any of these. Guess I could buy some items, but nah. Woohoo!
All right then.
Let's go.
What happened?
All right then.
Has a wisdom. Bad. You there? What do you want?
Oh.
Elder. Sorry, but would you mind keeping your distance from? Oh wait, I think perhaps the Elder has been frequent in the Hushed Honeybee as of late. And without famous.
Grand, isn't
Oh, for better or for worse, your tribe certainly stands out. More importantly, your reaction gave you away. You do frequent the Honeybee. You see, I work in a very high-end hotel as an apprentice cook. So far, all I've been entrusted with are chores. My dream is to become a 5-star chef. To that end, I've been researching various cuisines in the city, and the Hushed Honeybee has caught my nose, if you will. I made the mistake of telling my superiors I wanted to go, but they stopped me cold. If we're going to cook from a purpose, it'll damage our kitchen's reputation, they
Now
said.
what am I to do?
She told me if I even get caught setting foot in Sunshade Row, I'd be fired on the spot. I'm a Nydia, and it doesn't even trust me. Yeah, it's the same tired prejudices. Nydias are liars and cheats, and so on. So I was not too much trouble. I could ask you for your help for something. Like you to go help out with the cooking at the Hushed Honeybee, and then report back to me about what it was like. When the catch is, my employer has some high-priority guests coming soon. If possible, I'd like to get back to me by June 19th.
Please, if there's anything you can do.
Like to learn about their ingredients, what the kitchen's like, and of course the taste of the food. Naturally, I'll make it worth your while. How's that sound? Sure, I can do that.
Thank you much.
Thank you so much. It's really kind agreeing to help out a stranger if only just that. If I know what it's like, that I'll finally know what makes that kitchen tick.
Let's give it a shot.
Ooh, that actually increases wisdom. I suppose Fabienne has helped us a lot, so it wouldn't hurt to pay her back for helping the kitchen. What I've heard, the honeybee's really busy at night, so when the sun sets, let's ask Fabienne what we can do to help.
But they're yet innocent
You.
I remember you, Elder. Seems I was right about you not being a local. I've heard rumors. My sources suggest you and Grease were working together. Huh? How'd you know that? I own a magic igniter shop, and I do have some sway with the residents of Sunshade Row. But you needn't worry. I have no intention of turning you in. In exchange for my discretion, though, for lack of a better word, would you be willing to do a job for me?
What?
A job?
Yes.
A dangerous one, shall we say. I imagine a colleague of Greer's would likely have the skill and discretion required. However, perhaps it'd be better to look elsewhere. You realize how young you are on first glance. I prefer to work with someone who already understands how the world works to some degree. Too much risk otherwise. I don't want your death on my conscience. Proving your virtue with a retort that demonstrates your royal virtue can gain the upper hand and win new supporters. Consider the type of ruler you'd like to be and respond well when someone questions your capabilities. This lady owns the igniter shop, right? I bet the price would be decent. It'd be worth taking the job with some breathing. At least just describe the job. I'd like to say, but I don't have the wisdom to assess the danger for myself. If my wisdom were informed, I'd be able to judge if I could handle it.
Farewell.
I'm not going to be held liable for putting a child in danger. This conversation is over.
Right?
Shame, I can't even ask about it. I just thought here, but she's not really seeing you, is she? Not she thinks you're a bad guy, but she's absolutely defining you by your tribe and age. If we can get her to see you as an actual person, I feel like she'd tell us more. I bet we'd make an impression if we helped other people around town. Let's see if there's anything we can do for the people here. I bet that'll help you get better at setting yourself apart, too. I gather information for you, so if you're unsure about anything, just ask me. Just don't forget we have to do something about the Grand Cathedral, too. Got it? I can actually go in there and buy igniters.
Ridiculous.
Just who do you think you are? Don't tell me someone of your lowly stature actually intends to buy which is an igniter. Surely shop standards can't be so low that it would sell one to an elder. But you haven't even an idea what magic and igniters are in the first place. Do you know? You're trying to make a fool of me. In the interest of your charity, allow me to impart the basics of magic onto your undeserving ears. Listen well, you clod. Magic is activated by consuming a power called Magla. There's established. Okay. There's a client service to certain tribes, including the Elder. Apologies, but I must ask you to leave. I'll come by again. Well, thank you for understanding. Please do have a good day elsewhere. Hell, girl, you're fucking... Your fucking shop is racist, bitch.
You're not getting off the hook for that.
Wisdom, because I took a seat. Yeah, sure. What the fuck?
Alright then.
Okay. No quests here. Yeah. Oh, hold on, recruitment center. Does that also have quests?
Look at that.
Oh, yeah?
Katharina. Just someone. What they're like. Anyways, that's neither near there. Bet you can take some of these on yourself. Of course, we have other priorities right now.
Look at that.
Oh.
Yeah, let me.
Look at that.
Wait a second.
Hey, now hide your face. I don't want any soldiers noticing you.
Whew.
I recognize your face, but if word gets out that you survived, things may get dicey for us.
Wait a sec.
Fuck you, Gallica! Cringed ass nay baby.
Alright then. Go.
Let's go to Tashtania Bay.
Please, I'm just
Time to show this girl my fucking kitchen skills. We always gotta flood guests at night. Looks like it's gonna be another hectic one. If you're free, could you lend me a hand with preparing food? Would like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. And if you have the ingredients, I can show you how to make a red grass roast bidou. Seems like Fabienne's having a hard time. She's done a lot for us, so the least we could do is return the favor and help her out when we can.
That reminds me.
Well, someone wanted to know what it's like. Picture. Okay. Bidou meat, pristine clear water, and red grass.
You're a big help. Yeah.
Let's do
You're
it
a
then.
big help.
Appreciate the help. Now let's get you into the kitchen, shall we?
Next up is...
We've been preparing the fish, so now we just have to put these in the pot.
Then...
Okay, the next thing we need to prepare is the cockatoo woolly cloud omelette. The eggs in this dish are supposed to have a fluffy looking texture. How do we do that? Oh, actually, I know it's not down to whisk it, since whisking it is the stuff that is what incorporates the fucking air into it to make it fluffy. Think it's less oil? I'm not sure actually. Let me look this up actually, I'm curious now. I'm pretty sure I've fucking heard this at some point. To make a light, fluffy omelette, beat the eggs lightly before adding them to the pan. You can also add a small amount of milk or water to the eggs to help make the omelette more fluffy. Initially, be sure not to overcook the omelette. Like whisk. Whip the egg whites into stiff peaks, then fold the yolks back in. Let's just fluff here. Recommend partially scrambling the omelets while it's cooking. Let's do around chopsticks. God, why am I just suddenly here to look up how to fucking make omelets? None of these make sense. I'm so fucking close to just making y'all's pick for this. Hold on, is there like... It shows me the memorandum. Culture. Is there a culture tab on omelets? It would be in culture, but it's not there. Fuck. God damn it, what could it be? Ah! Until they triple in size, become white with medium peaks. Low heat, thank you. Because like the middle option just straight up makes no sense. The whisking is exactly what the fucking... what incorporates the fucking air to make it fluffy. And you cook it over a low heat. Ah, so relative visibility heat. Slowly finish the egg. Gotcha. Time to get started. Gag and I poured our hearts into the preparation. Technique using low heat allowed the eggs to develop a soft and airy texture. Let's serve it to the customer.
Nice job!
Customer rolls down the whole plane. They're surprisingly good at this well. Looks like they did a good job helping out. I feel like my tolerance improved.
All right.
3 dots of tolerance. Getting to help out as the night went on. Alright, someone wanted to hear more about the honeybee. She was the young man on San Lumeo Street.
Time marches on,
Streep?
and the age
Streep.
of a new king
Streep.
draws nearer.
Streep. 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 That necromancer mentioned the Day of Calamity. Pretty ominous, but what does it even mean? Louise's orders or not, 'twas the necromancer who committed those acts of brutality we'd witnessed at the royal funeral. He undoubtedly prepares more of the same.
Right.
Well, we're gonna put a stop to that corpse robbing bastard before that happens. If the state army can't handle him, then it falls onto us. The calamity we're warned about is just 9 days away. Stop that necromancer before then. Does this game have the same meta of procrastinate until the last day? Because I'm currently planning on doing that.
We're off. What's happened?
You have a reportable quest. Wrong. God damn it.
All right.
Every wrong button somehow. Every single wrong button.
Go.
Should be walking. Or perhaps helped out the hushed honeybee. Please tell me what it was like. Said honeybee's cooking. I recounted to him the full story of my time as a sous chef. I see. So was all the preparation. Mary, you're right. It sounds as though Miss Fabienne is rather particular about the ingredients she uses. This red grass you mentioned. Just anyone can get their hands on that here, can they? She was no ordinary innkeeper.
Now what am I to do?
As I believe I mentioned, the place I work serves high-class clientele. The head chef, not to mention the customers, put too much emphasis on tribe. Just being a Nydia, I get a cold shoulder from Clamar and rogue nobles in particular. Expecting society as it stands today. The chef doesn't want people like that to even see me holding a knife. Probably why he sticks me with all the busy work and chores. Suppose I should be grateful I have a job at all, honestly. But still, there are a lot of days when I question why I'm putting up with any of this. So I just wanted the confirmation of a simple fact I think I've always known to be true. The skill of a chef has nothing to do with one's tribe. Reading about the hushed honeybee has renewed my inspiration to keep cooking. I don't know where it'll take me, but I'm ready to throw myself into the proverbial frying pan. Oh, and of course I need to thank you properly for what you've done. Here, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Mission accomplished.
Help the hushed honeybee. Magla pill, 200 money, and 2 points of wisdom, it seems.
All right.
Oh no, actually 4 points of wisdom even. Jesus Christ. By the words was learned about this country's attitudes towards different tribes. No prejudice could even extend to cooking. But it's heartening to know people are working to make it better. So we've got to keep up our own fight too.
What on earth are you doing?
What on earth are you doing? I'm gonna fucking shove my boot up your ass if
Let's
you,
go.
if you don't stop talking to me that way.
I'm just incredulous.
Because I should go about getting that medicine for the poor man's child.
Hang on a minute, you.
What to do?
Mindless mallet, soothing sweet burn. Actually, I'll grab mindless mallet. Sure, I'll grab one.
You there?
What to do? Can we talk?
Use your anxiety when Did they swallow him?
Hang on a minute, you.
Is this it? What a curse.
All right then.
Now what am I to do?
Welcome.
Oh, burly butchers. Let's go like 3 portions of Bidu meat.
Come again.
I don't know, I have to go out of my way to buy water, but
It's quite fresh.
pristine clear water. 3 of them.
Cheers.
Cheers, love.
Just might not be worth a whit.
And
there.
Stinking believable.
What you got?
There.
No, only sells to regulars. Cringe ass Nene babies. I don't know why I keep calling people cringe ass Nene baby right now. Wrong button.
Alright then.
What's the fucking shop selling the medicine?
A lot of Richies dying, I hear.
San Lemeo Street, St. Firmus Church. I am on San Lemeo Street, I believe.
Alright then.
Oh no, I'm not.
Let's head there right away.
Here is where we have to go.
What's happened?
Grand Cathedral, what?
That damn...
I'm out of ideas. What am I gonna do, eh?
Oh, an elder. I don't mind you coming in if you're just gonna eat. Sorry, but could I ask you to keep your head down? The Sanctus pilgrims won't hide their contempt for the elder if they see you. What do you think of the Grand Ascent?
You are.
Is there anything to know beyond it's all become a right mess? It's all that the customers chatter about now. Endless whinging about how terrified they are of the human. Now I've got to stand here. When their tears start flowing, the ale kicks in. But even after all that happens, some of them still support Louise. Boggles the mind, I tell you.
I'm out of ideas.
Alright then.
Nothing in here.
I'm out of ideas.
That damn Louise.
That damn Louise.
But why?
Closure, oh, closure.
God.
Closure.
Closure. I can see that you're an elder. I'll not turn you away if you come here for the purpose. However, I do hope that you will keep it brief.
Excuse me.
Thanks, I think. Anyways, we heard you're selling a type of medicine called breath of fresh air here. Breath of fresh air, you say? Typically only make that particular remedy available to those who have accepted the light sanctism. Let it be known that we practice generosity. By special exception for an Aldo, you may demonstrate your sincerity by purchasing for 500 rev. For an Aldo, raise the price just because of the tribe. Surely would not expect your vulgar tribe to stand as equals among the blessed. Our teachings forbid it, thus I ask you to demonstrate your sincerity. Don't mind to even sell, that is, give them to you as taboo. I'd appreciate a show of gratitude more than words of protest.
How may I share?
Now, how may I assist?
Let us
Purify?
share our faith.
Judging by the sword upon your hip, I take it you are a warrior. If you carry armaments with hidden potential, I can purify them for you. However, no matter how sincere you may be, you are still an elder. You must demonstrate a basic understanding of sanctism to expect my cooperation. My wisdom was informed. Okay. Bomber life. That's just all the fucking ailment curatives. One breath of fresh air. I'll be honest, I thought that was a fixed angle area. But nah, I could have turned around the entire time.
Whatever will I do?
Give me your wisdom. Why don't take a breather? There's a nice view and there's a boat to stop and smell the roses, you know. Besides, watching other people in Grand Tread live might broaden your horizons.
Oh,
Care for a short break? Yeah.
whoa.
Streets are packed, but at least it's not as huge a crowd as the royal funeral had. Sure are a bunch of nobles on the main street and around the Grand Cathedral. Seems some Clamar and Roag. Even some Ishkia. And if we head to the back streets, you'll see more parapets. Yes, that's what a classified looks like. Then there's you, the only elder in town. It's crazy how people will say the most violent things right to your face. I hate it here. I'm fed up with it. I know, they aren't even distracted directed at me, and that makes me sick to my stomach.
Right?
Just remember, there's no single thing wrong with you, so stand tall, okay? You're as free to walk these streets as anyone else. Increase my wisdom! Informed!
Wisdom.
Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thyself with knowledge to discern truth from falsehood.
Why, that's...
Conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passion may be inflamed. Doug and I had at home while discussing the people's stores and stores as we pass along the way. Back to the hushed honeybee.
Please.
Oh, there's an informant here. What you got? Ingredients of Grand Trad. Secrets of Redgrass shop.
Just between us.
Let's start the market. You know the Redgrass originates from the region where you'll also find Fabienne's hometown. It's not that far from Grand Trad, but art is difficult to find here. However, the shop owner only sells it to his trusted regulars. Any stranger who tries to buy it will likely get shooed away.
Oh, very nice.
But you're no stranger, are you? Nobody know Fabienne, of course, and you're also an acquaintance of Greece. So if that's what you're after, try mentioning him to the shopkeep. Get on that list of regulars of his, and you'll be able to obtain a fairly valuable ingredient. Grad.
Hey!
I love ingredients of Grand Trad. Right, if you want to cook or something, the butcher sells you out, you know that. You know, to make a dish. Okay. That was a waste of money.
If you could help.
What to pick?
What's happened?
You there?
Dear fellow, is that breath of fresh air? Did you get that for me, of course?
Thank you so very
praise
much.
Be. Give you the depth of thanks. With this, my daughter can be cured. I apologize for having so little faith in you. People have been quite anxious since the incident at the Grand Cathedral, so the prices on everything have increased. On top of that, the discrimination against Mustari and other minor tribes has only worsened. Not only shops will serve me. Oh, but I digress. Allow me to return the favor.
Hey, no!
It seems worthy of praise to do something as simple as purchase medicine. It's wrong. This problem exists within the country in the first place.
You there?
What you did means the world to me. Thank you, presumably, for saving my daughter's life. Please, you must take this token of gratitude.
Mission accomplished!
Rusted accessory and tolerance.
All right.
Accessory. I'm sorry, but what does it do? It's so rusty I can't tell what it is. Further, you can get it appraised at a shop. Anyone will do. I'm afraid I don't know about it, as none of those places would serve me.
No way.
Yeah, no, you can't. They won't even let you shop. Thanks, though. We should get this looked at well.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye now. Well, I guess I'll go to the fucking accessory store to have that checked out.
What'll I do? Gone to shite, this has.
Come to think of it,
I need appraising. I have to go to the specialist to get you over attendance.
Hey, what are you pining for?
Praise. Rusted accessory. Gambler's Jewel, luck +3. Noble's Tuxedo. Fucking +1 all stats. Jesus Christ. Why is that just in here?
right then.
From church. Sandomir Strait.
What's happened?
But they're yet innocent.
This I cannot.
Blimey.
Back again.
Describe the job. If I put my overflowing wisdom on display, I'll be able to stand my ground with people as powerful as this woman.
Yes.
Well, I suppose you really are more than you seem. So the kind of magic Grias would have worked with any normal child. But hear it. Now I'd like to see what you're made of.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Brigitte. I run this shop and manage trade of magic igniters. This is your first time in Grand Trad, you mentioned. Then, what do you think of magic igniters?
Make things easier, they're unnecessary, I don't know. They aren't unnecessary.
Haven't had much to do with them yourself, then? Well, I suppose that's more convenient for me. All right, next. Are you good at keeping secrets?
That's a secret.
I'm afraid that's a secret.
Are you trying to be funny? At least you're not short on nerve.
Are you trying to be fucking funny? Like, she actually had, like, do you honestly think you're fucking funny vibes there?
Then, I have one last question. Do you believe in God?
Everyone's faith is their own.
Not the one everyone else does. I have my own beliefs.
In other words, not the god of sanctism. Well, that's enough for me. Yes. I think there's potential in you. I'd like to ask you to handle an extermination mission. You're fit for the task. The fact is, our trade route for Ignitus has been, shall we say, compromised. A local monster's apparently made the place its feeding grounds. Evidence suggests its actual nest is near the place I personally checked out. I want you to go there, find it, and exterminate it.
Wait, hold on just a moment. You're asking us to handle something so important?
I'm asking you precisely because it's so important. There are reasons I'd rather not bring this to the guard. I usually prefer discretion with these sorts of things anyway. Especially with groups like them. But if Grias trusts you, then I certainly can.
How are you connected with Grias?
I hardly think that bears discussion right now.
What do you think? Does seem like she could use the help.
You will be compensated, of course, and generously. There's also the option of discounts on my stock.
Yeah, you mean the discount of actually being allowed to purchase them?
Additionally, rumor has it there's even treasure to be found at the monster nest. I'd say the potential rewards are a fair match for the risk.
Strange request, but someone connected with Grias probably wouldn't try to trick us. Doesn't seem like a bad deal, opportunity compensation treasure.
I hope you've no objections to the job.
Alright.
Understood.
Thank you. You're bound for Belega Corridor. It's only a short distance away from here.
This one's important.
Okay. Pious Igniter increases courage and gets me money, and no deadline.
It's here. Just think of the goodies that might be hiding inside. And right there's a labyrinth. And right let's see.
If you don't have a way there, I'll lend you my carriage. not the kind of trip you'll want to make on foot. You can leave the city through the large gate south of the central street. Don't die out there now.
Must up like a corridor, right? I bet an informant would know something about it. Hunting outside the city is a good idea, but don't forget a mission on the Grand Cathedral. To get there, you can exit from it. Okay. Time to get our dragon sword purified.
Closure. Let us share our faith.
Carry almonds with hidden potential. I can fear an item for you. I gained the Sanctus trusted by wisdom, and now I can get my almonds purified at the church. Purify. Dragon's indignation and 2 blessed waters will make it that normal attacks are fire infinity now, and also increase attack. Reduce damage from being hit by your weakness. Suppose we'll get both purified. I'll see who to give that to. Alright, equipment.
What now?
He only has a chainmail suit. That is just straight up going to be better for him. Right, I can actually give her the gambler's jewel.
All right then. All right then. Let's go.
Regular cathedral, I guess.
I'm just incredulous. Hang on a minute, you.
You can go buy the fucking herbs now so we can actually make the dish.
Just might not be worth a whit after all. Can hardly believe such a thing.
Do you know Grace? Here, stop telling me. Who's the one that's been hanging around Honeybee lately? One of his friends, surely. We came from the same town as Fabienne, so Grace and I met a long time ago. Man, hope countless times. It's quite sad to hear of his passing. No, I think that deep down I always knew that things with him would end like this. Anyways, couldn't possibly show my friend a Grace, so you were looking for some of my red grass. Buy as much as you like. It's 150 rev a piece, or 4 for 500. I'll take 4.
Can we talk?
Buying it.
Thanks.
Right, 4 red grass then. Thank you kindly for your generosity. Feel free to come again anytime.
Can hardly believe such a thing.
I guess I'll
Just might not be worth
get like
It's quite.
yeah, 1 additional pristine clear water and 1 additional meat. There's a new shop here.
Welcome.
Or am I just going insane?
I'm chuffed. Wow.
Blue cheese. Guarantees taste, but may improve your health a bit.
Thanks.
I'm back again.
I'm chuffed.
What now?
What does the blue cheese do? 150 HP heal, Jesus. Hold on, there's... No one told me that there's costumes. How do we equip the costumes? Okay, I have no idea how the fuck to equip the costumes if they are a thing. Oh well.
Alright then.
Back to the hush, honeybee.
Please, if you can help. Fancy a bit of it? Incredulous. Want in on this?
We told you about Belaga Corridor. The place may still harbor some treasure, but since not many know about it. However, word has it that deep within the grotesque Goptorus, a gigantic two-legged beast brandishing an axe. It's quite famous amongst adventurers. Besides, anyone who uses a staff or a mace and will go berserk if it sees one. Watch out if it builds up strength. The next attack could kill you straight off. Okay, so literally just don't go in with a magic user, huh? Or is that just when swift pierce attacks with a spear and sword, it's weak to them.
Just between us.
So we can't, then you ought to simply guard. Defending won't help you to escape, but might just be able to survive the onslaught. Finally, there's a lot of gubborns out there. They behave more or less the same. If you want to fight them off, use swords and spears. So he says staves and maces. Does he mean mage and healing? I guess we should switch up to be safe. I just warn you, full of monsters and make the ones in Grand Cathedral pale in comparison. We go, make sure you're mentally prepared for what you'll face. That's what I can offer you for now. Should you survive, do return. If you've got the coin, I have more information for you.
I'm just...
Yeah.
Red grass. So you have all the right ingredients to make red grass roasted be-do. Let's get you prepped and into the kitchen, shall we?
Next up
Let's
is...
see, red grass roast, right? No problem. Fabienne told us all the ins and outs of the recipe.
Oh, right!
Oh, how about we make a few tweaks to the dish while we're at it? Does this change anything? I feel like trusting it to Gallica is just the wrong choice. Should we stick to the recipe? I'm not sure actually. Fuck. Ah, my neck. Oh, let's just stick to the recipe.
No.
I think we should stick to the original recipe.
Exactly.
So I suppose it's Fabienne's signature dish, and she was kind enough to teach us how to make it.
You did it!
You did a good job with this one. You should be some kind of master chef, Will. Looks like you did a good job helping out. I feel like my tolerance improved.
All right.
Right, grass be due. Getting to help out as the night went on.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me, where can I go to use the toilet here? To get the luck boost on the 15th.
Let's make it happen.
What's happened?
My late father was a man who put family first, country close second, though they looked nothing alike. Still must dwell on it. Grace would want us to focus on what's happened.
happened?
No, we're not going to Grand Cathedral.
Yeah.
What's happened?
What's happened? What's happened?
You've been a lifesaver. Bob, you're not getting off the hook for that.
Now, where was I?
Go to Academia.
So, you've acquired a new archetype.
Oh. Magic formula. Apparently written by the king. It's a title. It would be according to Moors, the person felt that got revoked at the ruined funeral, right?
Yes.
It does seem to be the case. Put another way, the king had detailed plan to ensure how things would play out before he died at Louise's hand. Kind of a stupid plan of it was getting your son's murderer a chance to take the throne. I don't see the logic. And in the 785 years that your crown hasn't endured, there's only been a few instances where the king has invoked this magic. A strong desire of some sort surely spurred his decision. I believe there is still secrets to be found. Reason with this script that the script exists for the name and drawing at the end.
Me a moment.
What a strange feeling I'm getting. Now to consider it again. I feel like I've seen this somewhere before. How do you feel this way? Language used anywhere in the kingdom.
Got a moment?
Hey, you okay? Indeed, it certainly seems there is much I cannot recall.
Adieu.
Should I learn anything new, I'd appreciate it if you shared with me. Please examine this girl whenever you've learned any truth.
How good of you to come.
Seeker's research. Oh,
I can hardly wait.
Well, Will gets the night as well.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on.
Of course.
I found new power.
I see. Fascinating.
I'm counting.
Right. I could get used to this.
And I just have to give her every single one. I do like the color scheme, though. Actually, let's look at her stances here. Fine, I guess. Like a kind of pseudo Schlüssel, I guess. What about the greatsword? Again, kind of a pseudo Schlüssel. Not quite a Schlüssel, but close enough, I guess. Fucking mage knight, actually.
I see. Fascinating.
I'm counting on you.
I see. I've acquired a new power.
I see. Fascinating.
I'm counting on you.
A new means of protection.
I see. Fascinating.
I'm counting on you.
I'll likely go to the area for the quest. Oh, here are fruits.
To greater heights.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
A new means of protection.
Alright, there we go. Lovely. Narrowed skills. Do I actually have anything new here? I mean, not actually. Here at least. I can do something now, namely hero fruit. Heal up. Level 10 now. Essa will then Hulkenberg absolutely needs that. Warrior.
I've acquired a new power.
Mage.
To greater heights.
Like a bit of everything, I guess. Health and Sands. I'll give that to a Wilshire. You have developed the healer. Seems your assignment is complete.
Incredible.
Hero Instance 3 and increased imagination. How many points? 4 points. That is barely anything. Seems every skill has like a different amount of points you need for the next level. As I thought, since a sudden light in my mind, illuminating what was hidden.
Fascinating.
Thanks to research on the strength and influence of the archetype, a flicker of memory is returning to me. What kind of memory?
What kind
of memory is it? It occurs to me that I conducted research on archetypes in the past as well. When interacting with a follower or ally and giving them a response that moves their heart, you may obtain mag, which you can usually only acquire in battle. Tries to be as open and receptive as possible to your followers' feelings when communicating with them. Research archetypes. It's precisely this power that could make real a utopia like my novelized vision. Yes, it is more than feasible. However, that fool of a king turned his eyes from the utopia I dreamed of. The book you carry, the library's vast knowledge, all condemned by his decree. Not to be always locked in his chambers, shut away in secret, and most outrageously, killed. I've known ever since. Except for my feeling companion, Plateau, of course. I believe I would die here, never knowing who I was. It's because of that fear that I immersed myself in research. I hoped I would leave some proof that I once lived. That too came to stand still.
In truth.
And then you appeared. You have given me an opportunity to not just research again, but to regain my life. Frankly, I hesitate to expect anything at all. So if we saw no developments here, appeared to finally give up. But a miracle of my memory returning has convinced me. This power of archetypes is the original magic, and it may shake the foundation of all we know. Can change the world.
Yeah.
I'll prove it.
I see.
You never see you. We'll make a fine team. As for your part, you'll be needing a power that could oppose Louise. Let's continue our research together, that you might reach the apex of your abilities. Rank 2.
I look forward to
Seeker Enlightenment. Scion skill. Increases skill inheritance slots for the Seeker lineage to 2. Archetype 3 becomes accessible from the main menu. More skills can be inherited by the Seeker lineage in academia due to the effects of Scion's skill.
How delightful.
It appears that nurturing archetype results in a deeper bond between you and academia as well. I believe you are now at a point where you'll find use in this. Set a guide that will allow you and I, as fellow seekers, to share our consciousness even when we're apart.
This right here.
As long as you have this, you can study archetypes from any way you'd like. However, when you have completed a research task, I would still ask that you come talk to me directly in academia. Pressing square while in main menu will move you directly to the archetype tree. You can study archetypes at any time without going to academia. I do require your power in developing my research. Not to mention, I value the time I get to spend speaking with you.
Well then.
To change the world, we must examine things from a different angle. Your next research task is to study the heroic embodiment of the gunner. If you haven't yet acquired the gunner, perhaps you'll need to form a bond with someone more mechanically minded. I'm sure it will help you hone your virtues along with other meaningful opportunities.
This one's important.
Some tells me the gunner is what I'll get after forming a bond with Brigitte.
Until next we meet.
Ah, marvelous. Already I can barely contain my fascination. My mind races for the first time in ages. I'm counting on you.
Welcome.
This man needs some fucking help for his goddamn scoliosis. What should I grab here? Heat up? Nah. Can't even fucking afford that, actually. I suppose I'll leave it open for now.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
Oh, you're not getting off the hook for that.
What now?
Swap that off the healer and onto the knight.
By the chivalrous spirit of the knight.
Knight is weak to lightning, okay. Which one here? It doesn't need Breeze Igniter in that yet now, either. Actually, I guess I should keep it on him. He is more magically inclined. We'll, however, check out
Alright then.
Spade Smithy and the armor store before heading to the Bellado, whatever it's
Hello
called.
there.
Golden Epee. Red Sword, Iron Lance, Bronze Knuckle, Artus Mace.
Yeah. Now then. 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 Now then.
Alright, there we go.
Oh, what'll I do?
Gone to shite, this has.
upon it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, there we go. I know why I left instead of just going to map. Let's just play stupid to be.
All right.
Let's go. Wait.
Go to Blackgate Corridor.
Really?
Going to reach your destination. The road there doesn't pass through an encampment. You can get there that afternoon. When you return to town from your destination, it'll be night. After tackling a dungeon, you won't be able to do anything. You and allies need to rest. Monsters inside the city contain a number of threats, but trust your allies and step lively adventure.
Let's see here.
But
here's where we are now. Here's where we are now. And right there's a labyrinth. Here's where we are now.
Let's see.
This place. Let's see here.
Better get to mention a monster lives in these ruins. Can help us train up. Are you sure you want to go? Top priority is a grand cathedral right now. Besides, there may be stronger enemies in there.
Hey, don't forget.
What I'm saying is, give it some thought.
your call.
Well, should be able to get there and back within the day. What'll it be? Let's go. Okay, I'll let everyone know, and we'll be off.
The party at last found themselves at Belega Corridor, once a palace of a small, bygone country, destroyed and worn away by sand and rock. The land is a shadow of its former glory. Now it is home to monsters, attracted by its stagnant magma. The party steps into the corridor, as if called there by the lingering resentment of a country that could not stand the test of time.
The thing is,
Here's what Beketta mentioned. Apparently the monster area sometimes a tank passes by. I had no idea these ruins were here. This was all for a grand old noble family, I heard. But it looks properly old.
Is this right?
At any rate, we're here for the Goptaurus. Ruins are novel, yes. But let's not stray from our purpose. Let's look for the shortest path. Let's hunt for a rare treasure. But there might be rare treasure about. Sure. Still, this place is huge. Hunting through a treasure sounds quite the tall order.
Come on.
Yeah, getting sidetracked isn't a good idea, you know.
My thanks.
There's always a trade-off. Decision's yours, but try and make it sensibly, please. Currently, I have Night Warrior Knight. As you see by the fact that I have a spear on my back.
Oh.
You're going inside, are you? There's some friendly advice. Don't. An awful noise coming from deep within. It was a terrifying roar. Certainly no noise a gobble could make. I think it was a Goptaurus. Really? Goptaurus? There's no way I can handle a monster like that. It only came because I'd heard it was gobboons. I'll just say that if those beasts sail and staying would be madness. You guys should turn back too if you value your lives. Well, if the Goptaurus really is out for some, then we better be sure we're well prepared. Keep pressing that button. We're going in.
Let's go.
Actually, I should have saved. Can I just back out and it won't advance time?
Whoa. Should we try somewhere else?
Just give me a second to take a look. I can't be totally sure, but it doesn't seem to be close by.
Well then.
Guess we'll just have to stay vigilant. It's fairly dark, so let's stay close.
If so...
We'll go to rear. Apologies, but it seems you'll have to lead the way. Okay, the attack on this is acceptable.
Why did this happen?
I was expecting those vicious monsters, but things have turned out this way.
What?
Vicious monsters, you mean the Taurus? No, goblins. If I defeated one easily, then goblins wielding all kinds of weapons started flooding out. If I knew it was surrounded by all manners of goblins, I just thinking about it makes my knees weak. I wanted to just give up and go home, but I told everyone I would come back till I became the adventure king himself. Ah, bloody hell. Yeah, but can I actually, like... Hold on, let me test. Okay, I can just walk out, no problem.
What now?
Okay, if that is the case... I'm going to be saving here. And, ending the stream here. Let's see how many fucking levels I'll have grinded for the archetypes next week Sunday. Bye.